Hello. Okay, I think I'm good there. We're in, boys. We're almost benched. Oh, we're actually in. Sorry about being late, chat. How you boys doing? What do we got in the chat, boys?
For sure.
What do we got in the chat?
Oh my god, that's true. We'll do 3% more damage than we did last week.
Oh. I was thinking I was gonna be tonight, and I wasn't thinking I was gonna be in tonight, which was a little bit saddened by. I was trying to figure out like if it's worth streaming or not. Fucking chant. Hey, alright. When you get a chance, can you pop on a longbow for me? Stab with a pickup. Oh yeah, what a bud, what a bro. Okay. Please stay. Cloak. Avoidance? I don't know what's good here. Avoidance. What's up, Tony? What's up, Laura? Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, boys and girls. How y'all doing? So, we were about to not be in for this fight. This is why I had a stream delay. This is why I delayed by 10 minutes. I was trying to figure out, how do we big brain Anduin season? It is Anduin season. We're gonna be stuck here for a while. Hopefully, you guys are excited to be an Anduin for at least half a year. Unless we end up killing this boss pretty quickly. So before the before we go live, I was basically trying to find a way to justify why bringing a rogue for this fight is a good idea. Oh no, 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 no! It is so just because what we need 5 healers for this fight, 2 tanks. Already that's 7 spots. That's our 7 spots that are recommended to go to them, guaranteed. Then every warlock we have all being brought in, except for 1 right now, but most of them brought in. As many warlocks as you can bring, because they're incredible right now. You need a mage, so that's like at least what 4 spots you're looking at, right? 4 spots you're looking at.
You're gonna have to send Claven instead of Pasta for
immediately.
2 and 4 because we need Master Spell.
I was gonna say.
Fine for the Master Spell.
What do we got? Haste. Oh, worst buff ever.
Up top than it is
that'll work.
kind of shit down there.
How's the audio, by the way? Do you need to lower down the music? Lower them down, chat? How's the audio going? Help me out, hey fam. Hope you guys are all having a good one, by the way. I think I gotta trade Memnarch for Ventus.
Are we trading for that? Memnarch? Yeah.
If you're not going down, it doesn't make
It's fine.
Dal in the drawing room. Say yes, Rogue is perfect. Immense read. So literally bring me, please. I know, right? This is why Blizzard needs to give us smoke bombs, so I don't have to worry about this. So I don't have to go into like the officer chat and be like, so let me literally play a lawyer and like, so here, let me try to justify why I should be in for this fight. No, I don't want to have to do that ever again. Don't make me do that. It's so tough because like last season, last raid year, rogues were incredible. We were top for everything. We were way up there for every single fight. Outlaw, subtlety, assassination. We were top 5.
due to a lack of DPS.
It was crazy.
And that means we've killed
It's crazy good.
and we're progging that.
This boss, oh my god, man.
But in the meantime, focus on
Also, by the way, my note is all kinds of effed. Chat, what should I do with my note? Should I darken the background? Or should I like, because I keep it like a light shadow or light
just a couple of things too. I just want to
box. It's darker than like the rest of the screen, but only slightly.
Ad sets for the top group
Will look better.
more groups are down. I want Anduin tank.
Maybe like making it smaller.
in the middle, and I want ads on
Possibly.
green.
Hey Dalla, what's up,
If
Stambuli?
you're not
Anyway,
Zoe or Swark on the first set,
we basically ended up being in
second
because Strict,
set, you're just chunking.
we have a
the
Wind
boss,
Fury,
so
but the
they
Shaman
need
doesn't have that much gear, so we are having them go do some keys, and maybe be the 21st person watching the Discord streams. Yeah, so that's basically it. My RNGs is Blazzy.
Hey,
Hopefully we'll get progression
now so I could learn it
with
as well?
RNGs.
I think I'm gonna have to end up switching.
I think I like it. Yeah. I think I have a solid
Someone
black,
hold an extra
but those notes are massive. For mine, my notes are massive? Okay, so I can maybe make it a little smaller. That's something I could do. Hold on. How do you do ERT? Notes. And then maybe I can like make them a lot smaller. Is there like a size setting? Okay. Font size. Okay, oh. Does that look better? I guess font and scale are the same. That's about readable, right, chat? That's pretty small, but also pretty like doable. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to like tell, but they're a little more out of the way. Okay, I could do that. What do you think? Now the notes are perfect. They're just long due to Anduin. Yeah, they're pretty long due to Anduins for sure. But I kind of like them small like this. What do you guys think about that? Like, I can still tell like exactly like, you know, who's going down. So I'm Kingsborn 2 every single time, and that's about it. Wait, that's all the... Do I even need these? Grim Reflections, Hard to See by Ura, Mindclay, Corellius, Melkor, Backup, Nobody, Grim Reflection Interrupt, Star, Circle, Triangle, Diamond, Backup, Set 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I need a weak aura for the interrupts, right? Should be able to get interrupts just fine. I believe. Group 1 clear, Group 2 clear, Group 3 clear. That's the only other one I really need. Otherwise, I think we'll be okay. So at some point, I might actually be able to even turn these off because I'm only in Kingsborn 2 group. Like, that's all I need to remember. And I'm not in for anything else on CC. So it might be okay. At least for now. Important that you see them. I can kind of see them. I sort of see them. I guess it's close enough, right? I am going to need to cheap shot a lot in this raid. Or potentially cheap shot a lot. I don't even know if I maybe should run shot in the dark. We'll see. Apparently there's a lot of crowd control required for this fight. Which we've done a little bit of progression with this place, but more like really went in. Did as much damage as we could to see as many phases as possible. And then die very, very quickly. And then kind of run it back and do it again. But yeah. Dude, I'm still a little sad never got a helm or a shoulder or something from the Warlock doing our key. I'm a little disappointed in my damage that I did on Destruction. I think I gotta take that thing to drawing board and figure out what kind of a build I want to run. I don't think I enjoy Night Fae playstyle though. I feel like I'm not really getting that much value from like the Night Fae Soul Rod. I mean, it does decent damage and gives me like cooldowns, but I'm wondering if maybe going Venthyr, which is the raw damage, maybe even playing it as a Theotar with that versatility buff, might honestly be better, in my opinion. Like, given a group buff with versatility might be valuable. Because that damage doesn't really matter too much depending on how many mats you kill. Plus, Venthyr would allow you to get a couple of dots with all these adds and then the relics. If you can hit the boss and have it pipe past a few relics, that could be really good together. Could be really, really good.
Wow, thanks, Smite.
That's all you needed to.
For the meat.
WoW prepares to migrate away from Curseforge. Chad, does anybody know this whole WoW up thing?
We don't worry about the details.
Because me and Krent talked about it in WoW Up. Last February, he highlighted a decision to deny WoW Up access to Curseforge, setting 60 with a WoW decision to partner with add-on hosting competitor WAG.io, which is just incredible.
ERT groups are up. Down group 1, Men, Jash,
Crazy.
L4, Soap, Super,
I never knew there was like a rivalry together with
Bob,
WAG.io and add-ons. Like WoW add-ons. I never knew there was any kind of rivalry. Also, this fight is going to be as subtlety as a Venthyr, so this is going to be real weird because I'm not used to this playstyle anymore. I used to be, but nowadays not at all. This is going to be fun. I think I did it right though. I definitely messed up not putting my rupture on him.
Ready for marks, get your spots. Be consistent with your spots throughout the course of the night.
Nice.
Hope breaker coming.
Oh, somebody is dead. Unless they're okay.
There's more than one, get ready.
WAG.io has its own competitor app, which is better as well. Yeah. As far as I understand, apparently, like, I guess Curseforge and WAG.io have like their competitors to one another. I think I can just cleave off of them. Oh, this actually works out for me well. I just use them for. Oh my god, the funnel. Wait, I never knew the funnel was that good. Okay, well, we couldn't kill or CC those ads at all. They were dead, but it's okay. WAG.io has their own companion app, which thing. which updates add-ons as well.
No CC on the ads?
So I'm gonna need to figure out a different way than WoW Up in order to be able to find a way to deal with add-on management and stuff.
Like when you have to go out with a star, I just immediately go over and start damaging for you.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to CC those ads.
Stunning first all last Thursday, so I didn't stun first this time.
But I can't use them for a funnel.
Last week.
I can use what is it? Shuriken Storm and then keep AoEing into the boss, which is kind of cool. I'll keep single target into the boss. That could be a bunch of eviscerates back to back.
Very possible. Yeah, very possible. If it's easier for you, is that we can have the lock go first.
Maybe I seem to get a star every single pull, so
This might actually be a really fun fight as Subtlety.
stun from range.
This would have been such a cool fight as Outlaw, just for the damage and single target on the boss, but Outlaw and single target man is behind.
Yes, sir.
Curse Forge is nice. Isn't Curse Forge and Overwolf or whatever? Don't they have like? So I could be wrong on this one, Laura. Let me know, how you doing, my man. Good luck at Android, yo. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Yeah, this fight is gonna be interesting. I barely squeaked into the raid. We were gonna be a bench squad, but tonight we're not bench. So tonight we can actually do the boss and have some fun with it and get some reps in. Isn't Curse Forge or Overwolf or whatever? Don't they like collect people's data? Is that why people hated them? I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong on that one.
Barriers coming in 3 seconds.
Oh my god, my damn. 20k in the opener, let's go. Yo, Ventier, Subtlety, Pipes. After the secret Christopher took over Twitch and now WoW Up.
Spread for marks.
Yeah. Would have been better if we didn't have to do any of that, to be honest. Nice. Thanks, friend. Somebody dead? Oh no, they died. I think it's a wipe.
Go again. Jump off.
I don't know, I'm afraid. I just remember Chris Forge coming from Twitch client. Okay. Yeah, because I remember people making a really big deal about not wanting to use Overwolf or Curse Forge altogether. And I remember people were like, wait, oh, we got found WoW. People were happy about it at the time. But I don't remember, maybe it was something overblown. So to be honest, like, I just remember people freaking out and I was like, oh, what happened? Oh, over WoW Up. Okay, that's apparently good. All right, I'll just get that. I have no idea what the details are on any of the rest of it. You know what I mean? I kind of just went with everybody else freaking out. I was like, oh, what, where? Okay, I'm good, I guess. I don't know, man. They can collect my data. Really good. That's one way of looking at it. A lot of people do care about, like, you know, their own personal data, anything you collect, even if it's like, you know, your shoe size. Like, people are like, you know what, can I just keep that to myself? Like, I don't really care. You know? I don't know. No, I'm afraid. Okay, so I'll need to do some research, Laura. I think everybody needs to like figure out what the hell went on. I might need to ask around, like, hey, I know what, I'll ask a friend of mine who's into like PC stuff. Like, he's been doing like he's into coding. If anything, he might know a little bit about the cybersecurity side of things and a little bit more than I do. So he might have an idea of like the story between Overwolf, Curse Forge, WoW Up.
Me hungry.
I mean, whichever one. I just want to get my add-ons and I want to make sure they're updated so I don't have like the game bugging out. That's literally all I want, man. You know what I mean? That's literally all I want. I don't necessarily need add-ons in order to play the game, because for the longest time in Antorus, I didn't play with DBM. I didn't play with like bigwigs or anything. I didn't play with a single add-on to tell me boss mechanics until Argus, because this basically my guild at the time was progressing through Antorus and we were doing fine. We've killed, I think that past the bridge boss, I think we're doing the roly-poly guy. And I think we killed him and then the guild basically fell apart because of like internal drama of the GM being a dick and the GM purging a bunch of people and the GM being like, oh, we're gonna rebuild, and it was like, okay, and then they're dead and then they died. It's basically really stupid. And then there's a friend of mine they were progressing on Antorus and they needed a +1. So we're like, hey, you want to join? And Argus, we're doing Argus Mythic. You want to join in? I was like, well, for Argus, maybe I should get some weak auras. Maybe I should get add-ons in order to make sure I'm not trolling, right? At least it made sense to me. So we did, or I did.
Kingsborn 1, get ready.
But most of the fights that I play, even right now, I don't really like focus on a weak aura or some kind of like a timer to tell me exactly what to do.
Fighting in 3.
Certain mechanics, right? I just gotta pay attention to like what's going on screen in front of me.
Stun 2's next.
I do as much damage to Anduin as I can using these ads.
Oh, not early.
Yeah, don't call that early. Spread for blasphemy.
Get a black.
Yellow. Put a res on his up, please.
I have it. I'm just waiting for the stars.
I'm dead. You should not let him take me. Process it.
On the boss real quick before you go down.
Okay, so we'll be going down here in a bit.
So it'd be Kingsborn 2. I know we have healers down. Again,
We'll still go.
after these ads spawn, you pull boss to middle here. Everyone's focusing boss minus, in this case it would be Izzo and Jash on ads.
Dead.
Possible without a
But it's
mask.
okay.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, wipe it up.
I'm dead. It's okay. It's fine. I think I killed the ads a little early, so maybe I shouldn't be AoEing them as much. I did want to use them for to funnel damage into Anduin, but I don't necessarily think I need to, because this ass can't die yet. Mythic Atorus, yeah, Mythic Atorus back in Legion. I think I'll only use 8 add-ons so far. For 22 twinks and my saved instances add-ons. That's all I need to get a key done. I wonder if you can get like a weak aura for saved instances that will track everything, because nowadays most people do weak auras for everything. Because weak auras can basically replace add-ons in a way. You're actually a Mythic Anduin. I am, King, I am. I was about to be benched too, dude. We were trying to figure out like who do we want to bring in and want to bring the best classes for the job. And it's really difficult to justify bringing in a rogue. Because we need smoke bomb or something, man, so I don't have to justify ever. Be like, you know what? I got a utility. Smoke bomb. That's it.
But I thought it was showing
That's all I need.
different information than it was. It shows the
But yeah, Mythic Atorus, we were Argus progression, and that's the only time we even got any add-ons.
Yeah.
The only weak aura that helped me is like the one that told me whether I have like the red circle to be rage and get a hell away from everybody, or the squares to be in with everybody else. That's the only thing that really mattered and helped me there, because you had like split second to react for that mechanic. You either had a circle and you were killing everybody, or you had the square and you need to get with everybody as soon as possible, or you die. Because the red would basically make you like do damage to everybody, and I think like high amounts of damage to the whole raid. You had like half a second to react. I don't know if I know weak auras for this, so I use the add-on. Yeah. I just want to be able to update my add-ons, man. I just want it to be like drama free. That's all I want to do. That's all I want. My god. Sometimes subtlety just pipes. Just pipes. Did I say subtlety pipes? I meant to say subtlety pipes. What the hell is that? So many shadow strikes. Like this fight feels really fun. On the left hand side, they just Soap died. Okay, just go again.
There's no reason to rush at the start with the blasphemies. You want to have controlled, thoughtful movement.
Alrighty.
Smite and I were walking into each other.
I think 90% of my add-ons are just quality of life. Like the ones that changes the M+ timers on HUD to make it clearer, and adds +2 +2 in timers. Dude, some of those are fantastic. I know weak auras do the same to Laura, but yeah, a lot of the add-ons that I have are not even like gameplay like changing. A lot of them are just quality of life stuff, like details to be able to track how much damage I'm doing. It's probably not a bad idea, right? Besides that, I got like fattier health bars with easy frames. It's just a very simple add-on and changes my health bar to be color-coded to the class I'm playing against or playing as, primarily for PvP. What else is there? I got a weak auras. I mean, I guess there's that. I have astral keys, which hides back there for like to see what keys my alts have done and haven't done, and also tell me what affixes are this week. It's just really nice. I can keep up with alts easier because I have so many alts. What else is there? I mean, ERT. I mean, that's not really like. I guess I could do without it too. The note stuff. I could probably remember what I'm supposed to be doing in all the fights. What else is there? Actually, let me look at the only add-ons. Easy frames, S Arena. That's helpful. RC Council. Simcraft. Simcraft is really useful so I can sim my character. Venture Plan. Oh my god, it's so useful for the mission tables when they were important. But I guess now that we're not going to have mission tables in the next expansion, doesn't really matter that much, does it? So Hall of Fame Horde all done, dusted 100 whole deals. Yeah. It's gonna be maybe a little bit over, but it's gonna end this week, I think. So it's gonna be maybe a little bit over 100, but not even 10 ally guilds. Only killed 9. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
Cross faction can't come soon enough. My thought process is they're probably gonna wait until Alliance is about finished, and then announce, okay, 9 to 5 coming out about that time. When they're like, okay, we know when we're gonna close the Alliance ones. That's when 9 to 5 comes out, because this demonstrates that cross-faction can't come soon enough to let players play whatever guilds they want to. And for Hall of Fame, they should just expand instead of 100 guilds Horde, 100 Alliance. They should just be like 200 guilds. Top 200 guilds world. And just go with that. I think it'll make it a bit more interesting. 100% agree with changes in the bags. Yeah, that one too. There's a lot of people that enjoy like bag changing add-ons and stuff. A lot of quality of life little things that are, you know. Time for Chinese guilds to boost last 80 spots last year? I mean, possibly, right? Possibly they could, maybe. It's a possibility. I think that's what it did last tier, right? Maybe that was tier before that. Don't remember really.
Be in this barrier. You spread for marks?
Oh, I'm so sorry, staff. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Guys, wipe it up.
Oh, man. I didn't even see him. I literally didn't even see him. That was so bad. I forgot that was a mythic mechanic. Normally I have somebody with me, next to me, that has the opposite color, and I can just run into them. And then just such a people die. No. Honestly, your what is it? Your Draenei form blended in with the floor. It has a similar blue, man. It literally had a similar blue. It's Draenei blue. Look at him. Look at him. Like he's got a little bit of red, but like the skin is like purple bluish. Like the purple blue skin. I literally didn't register in my eyes that that's a person. Oh man, how's Andy Prog? Well, so far so good. You know, we how many minutes have been here? Been here like what, 24 minutes, 5 wipes. So far so good. You know what I mean? TLDR is better than Venture Plan ammo. Really? TLDR is better than Venture Plan. Really? I gotta get that done. Hold on, I gotta get it. I need to get it done. That sounds a lot better. Hold on, can you link me? What's better than Venture Plan? I need it. So then we get maybe 20 years? You think so? So you're saying ally guilds get like 90 guilds, kill Mythic Jail, then bring 9 to 5. That's what you're saying. That's like 20 years? Okay. I don't think it'll be 20 years. How many guilds, question chat, how many guilds are like at Jailer basically, or pretty close to Jailer? Is that his chicken now? So it should be pretty easy to see. I swear, I need to open my eyeball next time. I need to open up my eyeballs next time and just go quick. I don't know if you played Subtlety. I thought you played Outlaw. For the most part, I do, Steven. I try to play as much Outlaw as I can just because it's my favorite spec. But for this boss fight, there's a lot of funnel, and I'm also just trying to find any way to not put myself on a bench. So I'm playing Subtlety for this one just because it's effective. Subtlety was fine for... Subtlety is a little bit of a stronger spec right now, specifically for boss damage on the current rate tier, where Outlaw damages can compete. Even if you're best of slot geared, it's just undertuned still. Even our AoE is kind of undertuned, so like we're kind of in tune like head to toe.
If anybody
like it's doable past Andy, but yeah.
Tighten that shit up for you guys.
There's a link for the TLDR. Alrighty. I don't think you'll be able to put a link in the chat, but you could pop it in Discord. We'll definitely be able to read it there. If you actually try to pop a link just now.
In this area.
Unless I'm missing something.
Pre-spread marks. Go towards green, Clay. Towards green, towards green, towards green.
I'm dead. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go towards green.
The double angels.
Flip, you can play like here over by me, man. You don't have to
Clay is healing? Oh, I didn't realize.
Give you more time to get to somebody.
Okay, weird. One played WoW since BFA, so I'm accustomed to Assassin Shark being the best SC, Subtlety being PvP, and Outlaw being for Mythic Plus. It's been similar for a while, for a little bit in... Wait, BFA? Okay, hold on. Subtlety being PvP. Well, nowadays, I guess, like... Assassin is just kind of like... pretty decent for PvP and okay for raiding. Subtlety, I think, is kind of dominating everything right now. Steven. Outlaw used to be pretty good at some point, but nowadays it's like not really scaling super well. Last season was really good. Fortune guilds are on Jailer. Okay, Fortune Alley guilds. How many guilds are on Regulon and Lords of Dread? Because when you get to those bosses, you're basically on Jailer because those bosses shouldn't be that bad. And Joe Chap sounds good, my guy. Sound good.
You can just kind of collapse onto each other unless
TLDR missions. Oh, TLDR missions. Okay, okay.
So used to walking in the back, that like
alrighty.
wasn't even looking for a boss man.
TLDR add-on. Okay, I didn't realize what you meant. TLDR is better than Adventure Plan. I thought you meant like TLDR. As in like TLDR, like as if you wrote something, TLDR. This add-on's better. I didn't realize you meant like the add-on name TLD. Okay, that. Now that I connected those two in my head, yeah, I probably need to get TLDR missions then. Because he's Adventure Plan right now, and Adventure Plan is way out of date. Like, the guy stopped working on it. And then I think a Reddit community tried to put it together. They basically tried to take the code and, like, we could revive it. And then the author of the add-on was like, can you not? So they're like, alright, we have to not. We have to just, like, abandon it. But then someone figured out that if you go into, like, settings and you type in, like, put in number 1 somewhere in, like... I guess like you open the add-on through like a text file and you add a number 1 somewhere in there, it more or less works, but not really because it was like outdated since before 9.1, I think. General tab, don't have many. Okay. Combined Regulon, Lords of Dread, it's like 20 guilds, so like 34 total. Yeah, that isn't a lot actually. I wonder if they will basically call off the... Because I don't think they're going to wait until 100 guilds, are they, Laura? I mean, that would be weird, right? If they actually did wait. Yeah, it feels like we'd be waiting a long while because I guess then there's only question like how many are on Anduin. Because then like once they get past the Anduin hurdle, then maybe they can get into like killing Jailer. 77 of the guilds are Jailer for Horde. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that'll be very, very difficult for Alliance to really make it. I mean, could it happen still? I believe, maybe. But they are behind. Yeah, now I'm starting to think like, are they even gonna wait that long? I'm thinking maybe not. I can see them not waiting. I mean, whatever releases patch 9.5 earlier. Like, I'm okay with 9.5 coming out a little bit earlier than expected.
Respreading.
The earlier the better, because that cross-faction thing looks like fun.
Right behind you, buddy. Right behind you, Dalaran. Right behind you.
Got it.
Okay, Kingsborn 1.
Good thing you called. Because it's heading towards green like we're supposed to. If you don't see a buddy, head over to green and then you meet up.
Stunning in 3. Second stun's next.
Good. You can pull us up. Gotta pull us up, guys. Oh no.
Can't stand on the ads with
So we actually gotta kill him. Okay. Okay, I'm learning this
So when
fight.
we call like the pull up there, everyone in the raid team can swap onto those ads and nuke them.
Okay, I'll just start black powdering them then.
The boss on top of the ads.
No, you can still leave boss and then I'll
Okay, if you get hit by a star, you're basically dead.
just tab.
Kind of insane. There is a pretty big disconnect, honestly. And the weirdest part is, technically, alliance ratios are better for PvE. Technically, when it comes to sims, a majority of classes will benefit the highest from alliance ratios. Like, I guess we could take a look at hero damage, so I can see if I can show you some of these. But generally, alliance ratios are stronger for PvE content. Like Mythic Plus is for MDI, right? Most guilds, most groups go all Night Elves or Dark Iron because it's a huge damage increase, but utilitarian as well. Like, look at rogues, subtlety, ratios. Void Elf, Mechanum, Dwarf, Night Elf, Human, Blood Elf. Like, there's quite a few that are all alliance. Mages, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of Troll. Troll, Dark Iron, Orc. Fire, Dwarf, and Human. Frost, Dwarf, Human, Void Elf. Let's see what other class. Hunter. Let's go Beast Mastery. Or Marksman, Troll, and then Tauren. But quite a lot of them are Alliance. BM, or Tauren, okay. Survival, Mechanome at the very, very top. But a very, very small margin. Races for Feral, Night Elf.
Oh, whatever.
Balance, Troll. I guess it's a caster, so it makes sense. I think for Windwalker it's going to be Orc. Because a lot of their damage comes from like the big burst at the very, very beginning. But from what I've seen, and those are just a handful of classes, I guess we could look at more like Death Knight, Paladin, Warrior. I think majority of them were actually better in terms of sims. I guess sim web systems aren't perfect. But in terms of sims, technically Alliance on paper should be better. With the keyword of should. Although a lot of players are Horde nowadays. So if you're playing with friends, or if you're playing with like competitive guilds, a lot of players get that feeling of, oh, I think I gotta be a Horde if I want to progress. I think I gotta be Horde if I want to have an easier time pushing content. So then it creates like a social issue rather than anything out of it. Nice. Because I guess what I was trying to really get my point across is it's a pretty big social divide nowadays. Not even like a maximize utility divide. But you're right, Laura. It is kind of insane how big it is.
Stunning.
You can pull us up.
Dark on tank.
Okay.
You sure Dark on me?
Talking about himself.
Oh, alright, guys. Alright.
We're okay? I think we're okay. It's not alright, like
Kingsborn 2,
something's
get ready.
wrong. Okay. Alrighty, so I gotta get a little bit of CC on one of the ads that gets gripped in. Probably.
Boss, good shit.
My fault.
We're dead.
Oh, good luck.
Spare, blasphemy upstairs.
Prius.
Oh, we're dead. They're kind of okay, but they're dead up top, we're dead below. Others were okay.
Oh.
Almost made intermission. That's progression, gang. We're actually doing pretty good for a little bit.
Well, for me personally,
Maybe not ours damage-wise, but others are okay.
It's like pasta.
So how can you see how many guilds are on these bosses? How many guilds are progressing?
Okay.
It gotta be in logs, right? WoW logs.
Downstairs team, how did it feel on DPS? I know it was a little fucky with the healer.
DPS would have been fine, but like we literally rotted out so fast.
Oh yeah, we fucked up and pulled Jen up early.
Is it right IO?
Yeah.
Felt good.
But you were left with one healer for the second half, so.
Yeah.
Kind of run out.
Hopeless.
One healer, that's me.
What is it, Hopebreaker down there? Is that what it,
Oh, actually, yeah, you could see it right here. All factions, alliance. Yeah, if I look up the 8 guilds are got the jailer down, 11 on the way, 8 more after. 125 are on Andy though, so at least there's 125 of them on Anduin. So maybe once they start, they might have to do like a big nerf to Anduin, and then maybe the bunch of alliance guilds might be able to break through, like a huge nerf to Andy, so then everybody else can see like further in. This is kind of a big mechanical nerf to Anduin, maybe make it so like he's no longer threatening as a boss. Can't post links, but radio has a page. Yeah, I just looked at it. I think that's what they'll have to do, because Anduin is like a 7 out of 11, right? They're not all stuck on Halandras, right? After the nerfs? Except crab boss just doesn't do anything anymore. Comparison.
be in for barrier?
Welcome Monkey and Shaman for PV DPS. I like Enhancement Shaman personally. I think Enhance have really grown up a bit in this patch in particular. Their tier set is incredible. They're generally pretty good. I'd say Enhancement Shaman. Windwalker is fantastic though if you want to M+. And if you like big AoE, that's all you prioritize. Hell yeah.
Kingsborn 1.
Yeah, so maybe like do some huge Andy nerf. Maybe they could allow a bunch more Alliance guilds to break through into top 100 and have an easier time with it. Oh, I don't think that's... I probably went wrong way, didn't I? We never got a stun?
Cast off up top.
Okay, I think it is a cast off that went up top. 155 guilds and 7 out of 11 alliance. Yeah, like if they just nerf down Andy. Right? He's at 7 out of 11? Okay, let me just go back and make sure. Let me just go back and make sure that the end of it is 7 out of 11. Because if I get it wrong, then I'm dumb. Yeah, 7 out of 11 is Andy. So they got like everything to Guardian, Halandras, and Lehuvium.
Is that stun?
Yeah, if they do like a huge nerf to Andy, then they'll definitely be able to get like open the floodgates and at least a couple more Alliance guilds or Mythic will be able to get it. Data from WoW progress? Okay. So I guess Destro is the play for your fight, right? Yeah, Destro is good for every fight, yeah. Destro is just incredibly good right now. Got a good tier set, got a good cleave, good DM. Hell, Big Burp is even playing like a Kyrian Destro for like add cleave and stuff. Like this man is actually like Kyrian. And then he's got like a crit buff with it too. Languishing, Soul Detritus. So anywhere between like a 15% crit to a 45% crit increase. That's like anywhere between to 15 to a 40% damage increase to your Chaos Bolts. Which is nuts. But yeah. Yeah, Laura. Right now we're stacking Warlocks as a destruction for the most part. Anti-Monology on pure single target fights. It's kind of like the play. You see Boomkins last season. This season is Warlocks. As many of them as you can get. 61 Halandras. Okay.
Be in for barrier.
There's some Forbidden Tech, Forbidden Robot, Mythic Rigolon, Industrial Warlocks. Is there really? Has to probably do with the orbs, right? Probably has something to do with the orbs. I haven't heard anything about that though.
Marks coming now.
Forbidden Tech though. I like the sound of that.
Kingsborn 1. Up top, you're gonna have stars coming in 5 seconds. Be in good positions.
Laurie, if you do figure out the forbidden tech, do share. I'm interested.
Second stun.
I'm not sure as a melee if I'm supposed to be running that way or not.
There's gonna be a third stun, Nick, if you can pick it up.
You're good. Take it.
You can take us up. Be in the barrier if you don't have mark. It's healed up already, we're good.
Nice.
Got you.
Stars coming now. First set, take it to the left, please. Next set, right. Good. Final set, back left. Okay, just dodge those Kingsborn 2. Get ready.
Maybe I should have saved CDs for that then. For Kingsborn 2.
Move boss, please. Good. Stars coming up top in 3 seconds. First set, take them out to the left.
Done.
Next set, take them out to the right.
Need a backup stun here.
I think we're dead. We don't have one healer.
Oh, I should just walk up a little low.
Finish these ads for them.
Dead upstairs.
Yeah,
Tank is
wiped
dead.
up. Just jump off, guys.
I think I just gotta focus on the big guy. It's a little bit
So
weird
close.
to do that one as sub. It's so much easier as outlaw because you have a better reach. Curing Dust is a little bit bugged for Regulon, really. So I think you have to have 300 Horde guilds finish Jailer before we see 100 guilds finish. Yeah, you're probably right about that, LP. You're probably correct about that. It is pretty crazy to think about it, though. You know? This is why the really... I mean...
Smite, turn your fucking vibrator off.
That's actually it's like a hold on. You want me to get my vibrator? Okay.
It's really good that they, what's it? Doing cross-faction.
Okay, yeah, wrap it up, dude.
God damn.
Dude has a Thera gun going on his taint. A little bit much.
Curing Dust is a bit bug for Regulon. Is that what it is? Basically, Curing Lega, it's some bug, which has been almost 1.2, well, half months. 1-2 months, and you can basically have perma uptime on the crit bow from like a really. And I kind of want to try it now. It basically converts in Omega
Yeah,
Chaos
guys, I
bolts.
see
That
this,
seems like a lot of fun.
Especially with like second group up top. When we
And you can stack it.
we get
What
stars in
the?
that phase.
And you get more than
First
100%
two are
crit.
always
That
going
seems
left.
like a lot of
First
fun.
two or second set always
That
goes
seems
right,
really,
final
really
set
fun.
Always goes left.
So left, I guess, being this side, then right.
Just
then
left, right, left.
Okay. I'll try to remember it. Do 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 do. Maybe I'll bring my Warlock in for the next time we do Heroic or something. And try carrying with it on Reggie. See the secret tech for myself.
In the barrier. Free spread.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Just jump off. No sense going with 2 down.
Well, the inner working's quite interested to read. Really? There's a detailed post you can better to WoW about it and why it works. Hey, that's like, I like that. I see a stream with Warlock with 116% crit and Regan saw 100k more casuals. Oh my god. Attack is Mythic exclusive, but I might be wrong. Okay, okay. Well, good that we have a bunch of Warlocks. I didn't realize there was a secret tech for that. I did not realize there was a secret technique for it. Now, that's the true secret technique that we need, dude. We got secret technique here. That ain't that secret. That's a secret tech. It's interesting that it's a secret tech when it's like been detailed and it's on Mythic and hasn't been fixed if it's been around for 1 or 2 months. Maybe they're like, yeah, F it. Warlock's actually getting the spotlight. Or maybe they'll need to fix the boss and nerf him by a lot if they did fix it, which could be good. Overall boss nerfs and then we'll fix it. Once they know that. Let me plug my phone up so it's charging. Otherwise this thing is out of battery. Alright, beautiful. I just have like a long ass wire next to my bed. So I can have my phone next to me. Watch a YouTube video, watch a movie before I go to bed. It's Mythic X, really? I didn't realize it. It's been reported to Blizzard and stuff, but they haven't fixed it. Maybe they're thinking of doing like a big Anduin nerf, right? And big, maybe Regi nerf, in order to make sure that as many alliance guilds slay it as fast as possible so they can get their, what's it, Hall of Fame. Because I imagine they're not really going to release 925 with a cross faction until the Hall of Fame is done. I think it maybe like that cross faction would mess up the Hall of Fame pretty bad. By the way, chat, I'm actually kind of enjoying this fight as subtlety. I'm surprised that I'm liking it as much as I do, but there's like a funnel area, there's like a bit of damage, a bit of ad management. It's like really fun. Max from Cosplay 164k. That definitely is intended. Definitely intended. Reminds me of like the Giga Bolts Warlocks would sometimes do, going on like a full crit build with corruptions. Remember those from BFA?
In the barrier.
Seemed like fun.
Please spread.
You could generate so much shards. Yeah, a ton. Yeah, you're just basically swimming in resources probably.
What the hell?
Fuck is that positioning?
I'm not at aggro.
Just a
I'm
jump.
not losing threat.
Wristline going out. Seconds on next.
You can start pulling us up. Spread for blasphemy. Get Spork up, please.
Get in barrier, please.
At least we got it. We're doing that barrier wrong, but it's okay.
Too.
Yeah, maybe should have saved Shadow Blades. I think I'll hold Shadow Blades, because I will not have him back up.
Back frost up here. Good. Again, first set of stars out to the left. They're coming in 3 seconds. Stars left. Blasphemy's up top.
That tank is dead. So we are just dead.
Over here, where the cat is.
Intermission?
Intermission, I believe.
Maybe? Maybe one intermission? He's still hitting us. He is still killing us. Okay, now, no, he's still killing us. He doesn't want us to see intermission. He's like, nah, you guys are wiping. You guys are wiping. Ain't happening.
Do you have?
So in the 6-minute fight, Rigolan is done. Rigolan, he done 125 chaos bolts. It's insane. That is crazy. That's actually really cool. I mean, it's crazy that it's like, you know, you're able to do that because it's cheese. But I do like the fact that it's like, wow, big dammy. I like it a lot. Okay, so I need to shiv one of these mobs. I don't think I need to shiv the first few because there will be a spear and there will be a groupie hand from the Death Knight.
Chucking meatballs into some of the ads or something. There's like a couple that just got broken. Like,
Do, 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 do.
Again, we should be hard focusing Anduin in that phase, minus the people that are
Okay,
specifically assigned to
so
those
I am
ads.
gonna use
If they need
Shuriken
extra
Storm a
DPS,
few
they
times
onto it.
on those ads during Anduin phase. A few times just to get myself a Slice and Dice or Rupture, but then I'm just Shadow Striking. Mostly CN guilds use the bug. Really? Okay. I mean, so there's a couple of bugs in this whole raid. The other big one is with Jailer. Isn't there a bug where you use like Mirrors of Torment from the mage whenever the Jailer goes to heal, and it literally silences his heal so he doesn't gain the heal buff, so he's easier to kill? I think like majority of guilds that killed Jailer so far use the bug, right? Or it's like an unintended mechanic. Like the Mortal Strike mechanic, I remember, was intended to like reduce the healing with a Mortal Strike, but not the Mirrors of Torment. So I wonder, that's just something I think they just need to fix. Like, I think maybe they're not fixing because there's guilds that are progressing and they're just so close to killing the boss, and if they were to fix it, like, they'll probably like screw them up completely, screw up their progression. But I don't know. Like the World First race is over, so if they are waiting for some of those other guilds to kill the boss first before they fix anything, then I think that's the wrong move. If that's the case. If that's not the case, then
The info barrier.
I feel like they should just fix it. Just so we can create some consistency. What's up, Val? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good one.
Free spread for marks.
Spike, come to me. Holy shit.
Trying to around people. I got you, bud.
Kingsmore in 1.
Oh, the first boss when it rolls out one-shots the warrior tank with spell reflection. Wait, really? Wait, hold on. You can one-shot him with the warrior spell. Can you really? Wait, what the? Since when? When he rolls out, you can spell reflect that and one-shot him?
Oh, my buddy.
What was that a thing? Was I asleep for that? I don't remember that ever being a thing. I believe you, but like, I don't remember that ever being a thing.
Fine, we just
Okay, I'm
get
dead.
Team 2 reps. We set this up.
There we go.
I'm dead. Oh god, we're dead.
We'll get off. We'll finish up.
You don't have a debuff, be in this barrier. Never mind, just jump off.
I like I was able to remove my debuff when he is still dead as a Venthier. That's funny. Yeah, this was for the first 2 weeks. Okay, I don't remember that one at all. I don't remember about
Barrier
even
is where,
hearing
like,
about
group
that
one
one.
goes after
I
we
remember
come
they
back
did
after.
like a spell reflect with
Because there should be no last
last
week,
raid of
Yes.
Nyalotha.
Okay.
When you could do Raden, you could spell reflect back at Raden and just one-shot him. But that was like during the PTR testing. People found that it, and they fixed it pretty quickly. I didn't know they could reflect it, but it's a really cool raid. Yeah, it's a cool raid. I feel like every raid has bugs, and I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this one doesn't feel like, it's got its own quirks, but not the worst. Like, for the most part, Jailer and Reggie and Lords of Dread, the fights that weren't really tested that much, they work pretty well, right? Like, the other fights were tested, but then those ones weren't, and they do work. They do need some adjustments, but they are fairly clean fights. Besides that one bug that people do with the Jailer at the very, very end, it does work. I think. So like, I don't know, maybe it's just, I guess, if they could just clean them up, clean the fights up next time, like if they do this again in future raids, I think it's something that could be viable, you know, just seeing the bots for the first time and not knowing exactly what their mechanics are going to be, or trying to come up with the idea. Yeah, it was for the first 2 weeks. Yeah. It's a cool raid otherwise. And this one I don't think was really all that buggy. I remember SOD was undertuned, but it was kind of okay. Castle was really buggy. Castle was very, very buggy. Especially with the like second to last boss really badly. The rest of the raid was actually kind of okay. But the second to last boss was really long and really inconsistent. I know they've had like a lot buggier raids. I think BFA had a very, very buggy raids for the most part. Like they were cool, but I remember like... I remember there was issues, especially with the first few. I did it wrong. Wait, no I didn't. I thought I messed up my rotation already. We were okay.
Be in this barrier. Pre-move.
Spread. Stack.
I'll find the video link to Discord. Alright, sound good. Yeah, I'm interested to see what that looks like. That could be hilarious. What you up to, Val? Hope you're having a good one. Spell reflect? Okay, okay. Yeah. I need to peep that. That could be really funny. Okay, I'm not really gonna do anything crazy.
Got coiled.
You can take us out.
Yeah, I'm done downstairs.
I think they're dead.
Remember, get off the line.
Finish this barrier off there.
Oh, I can shot a step on them. Wait, that's actually OP. Wait, I can literally shot a step on them. That's actually OP. Are we dying? I don't think we are yet.
Kingsborn 2, you'd be going down in 3.
Yeah, I shot a blades a little early, but it's okay. First 45 seconds? Alright, sound good. I'll peep it after the stream, I think.
Just insta die with that star. That's fucked.
Okay. Unfortunate. Wait, I can peep right now, I think. First 45 seconds.
Right into the ads, but I mean, you were dead.
It was a Holix.
It was. They. Yeah.
World's fastest ritual to kill.
Domination.
To bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it.
Soak on the ground.
It hurts upstairs.
Yeah.
I guess it hurts downstairs too.
They did kill it. They already died and they just died. That's funny. That's hilarious.
I'll probably just start off.
Wow, I never knew that was a thing.
On the ground. So
That's the first time I've seen that video. I had no idea that was a thing, honestly.
in case I get every.
I don't even remember anybody in my guild mentioning it. I'm sure somebody did say something. Maybe I must have missed it. There was no way. What's up? What's up, TikTok gamer? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing? We're actually in for Anduin. Can you believe it?
Well, I was dead, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I finally got a decent dagger, and I feel like my damage for everything but my what is it? My Sylvanas dagger damage has improved. But apparently it still is a cheesy move to just go like offhand Sylvanas dagger, and when the boss is like 25% health, you swap back to the double Sylvanas. So for Anduin, like in execute, you want to go double Sylvanas because the shadow damage will just be so much more. Especially with how many finishes you could churn out now, subtlety. It's apparently still the play. Doing great? Hell yeah, fam. Hell yeah. Okay, chat, we want to see more of this fight. We want to see further than ever before.
Be in this barrier. Please spread for marks.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
Kingsborn 1. Stars coming out up top in 5 seconds, guys.
Okay, I'm just gonna start signature
Oh
turning.
no, Ben. Fuck, dude. I was like 0.2 seconds off. I'm stunning her. I'm just stunning her, really. I'm really sorry. That's not gonna happen again.
Okay, just pick it up.
Okay, we did.
Yeah,
It's got a herc version of Jailer 2 hand. Yo, that's huge, man.
Play safe.
Levers, what happened, King? Yo, that two-handed weapon is huge, TikTok gamer. Yo, what class you get that for? Warrior? Only Fury? Oh my god, slap that in either main
What if I have
hand,
to back up
and
next
even
time,
if you get a
but,
better weapon from your
I
main
won't
hand,
need
keep
it.
that
This
thing
is
in the
not
offhand and never get rid of it. Ever. That weapon is massive. The weapon is huge. Like, once you actually get the proc for that weapon, it is giga. This Smite isn't his? The Smite isn't, apparently. But I've seen that the damage from that weapon apparently is massive. Like the amount of procs it has. So, as far as I understand, like the weapon presents a soul to you. You kill the soul, depending on where that soul is sent, you get a different buff. But they got a buff of like the Maw, where they get a buff of like the Venti or whatnot. But apparently it does a lot. So I hit Mythic Plus on Forge, man. I could have done 2 Mythics by now instead, rather completing. Because we ain't timing people up and leave like FFS. Yeah. By now, rather than completing. Wait, are you in a raid right now, King? I could have done 2 Mythic Pluses by now instead, rather than
Just to confirm
completing,
2 on our
because
set when we're
we ain't
upstairs,
timing
it'll be
people
first one
leave
also.
FFS.
Usually
Yeah, honestly, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like if you're foreign in the key, like you just gotta finish it. You just gotta complete it. Kind of messed up a little bit, but it's okay. Not the worst rotation could have been. It's a little bit of an alteration. We use that spinny spin with Shuriken Tornado a little bit late, which is going to desync our cooldowns a little bit, but there's a bit of desync in this fight anyway. Like, there's some stuff that I just can't really help.
Reach bed.
Comes to CDs.
What?
Healer dead. Ting dead. Corrales
Did someone
dead.
come from behind the ring?
You guys get killed in melee?
I was running to Mimnor.
Wipe it up.
They came from behind.
Oh, my mic was muted. I was about to do that.
Was it something about these levers? Yeah, honestly. Like, especially for like Mythic Pluses, like at this point, man. Yeah. They just need to do, they do. They need to, I think what they try to do, they try to give like an incentive to like finish the key. But like,
Yo, Nick, are you good?
I don't know. I don't know, man. They need to give incentive for people to want to finish the key. I think it all depends on like, a lot of the key and people leaving, some of it is down to just like, I don't know. I guess it's like partially a social interaction issue, I think. I think this is what happens when you're trying to make a key and you would put a timer and you're trying to make it competitive with the score and gear and whatnot, which is fine. I don't know. It's like on one hand, somebody's like, man, I hate people leaving. But on the other hand, it could be, the other person could be like, you know, like this key is not getting timed anytime soon. It's wasted their time and they don't want to do it. I don't know. It's.
Girl, you said whoever's down.
They gotta find a, it's a complicated issue, I guess, about levers.
You cut out at the end.
About people bailing out early.
Whoever's down will
I don't
not
like
be
it.
available for the 4th ad on both sets.
Yep.
I don't like people leaving either, but they need to do something about it. I really don't know what they would do. I feel like it's an issue that they created for themselves.
You know,
Maybe like removing a timer out of
King's
Mythic
War one
Pluses
group
and make
on
it
the
more
early
about
set
like finishing
on
the
the first
dungeon
3.
rather than timing it, and timing being like a bonus of some sort.
For the second set,
Maybe
of
like if you
grid,
go
it's a
faster, you
little
get some
less
extra
important
currency
because we're
out of
just
the
gonna
key, but there's no
RCC
timer
them
to it anymore.
until
I don't know.
downstairs groups back up top.
I love this walk cycle of the Longboy. It looks so good. Look at that. Look at that boy. Look at that boy walking, dude. He walking. Looks so good. Oh no. Unfortunate. Maybe like an instance ban or something for a week then? I don't know. Maybe. Have it on the main hand for your warrior. On the main hand? Okay. Yeah, I think that weapon ends up being really good in the offhand if you get a better higher item level than the heroic equivalent from Jailer. But heroic equivalent Jailer is like 270 something, right? Jailer gear is like 270 something. I forget what.
Is there anything you guys need to be called?
Jailer.
Being called that would
Heroic. 272. Is his weapon as well? Yeah, 272.
Found this.
I'd like to be called.
Almost like a body with a 4-piece
I
tier
have
set
that,
if you were
yeah.
with the weapon. Yeah, it's really good together. Fear Ward tier set is really fun, by the way. I like it a lot.
I'd like to be called beautiful every now and again.
Oh, you have
Izzo and doing CC rotation. The ads, I guess. I was like a body with a 4-piece tier. Yeah. Sometimes I look at the chat and I don't think I read something,
My turn.
but I do.
Jen, you're so fucking ugly.
Aw.
I'm just kidding. You're a beautiful rose.
You have no idea what I look like. Fuck off.
Okay, you're a trash can. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Corralius is stupid. He asked me to do that.
What the heck?
Is it mostly because of our problems that can be sent and leave? We don't want to wipe on the time when we leave and stuff. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Or what's worse are the groups where everything's going fine, everything's going smooth, you're slaying the bosses, you have plenty of time to time the scheme.
Oh my god, what?
Then we had a Brewmaster Monk in the Tyrannosai. We were doing fine. We were playing on like an alt, I think on my Warlock.
Yeah,
in
I
season
just
2,
need
we're
to
like fully
change
geared.
that.
It was like basically the end of the season. So this Brewmaster is ruining the key, tank it for us. We were ahead in time on a 15,
Yeah.
maybe 16. And then you know the part at the very end of the dungeon where you're dealing with the bugs? And there's like a knockback bug. If you stand in the green puddle, it'll knock you off the platform. So this Brewmaster tank got knocked off. He spammed out question mark in the party chat and then left. We have 2 paladins, me on the Warlock and the Chamois. So nobody can grip him. Nobody can help him when he is being knocked off in the air. You know what I mean?
Just back up.
And he was spamming question mark in the party chat and then left. And it's like, we were good on time. Like, just you stood in the green. We didn't do that to you. You didn't move. You could have played support. I don't know, anything. I don't know. We can't even. I don't think you can even stun the bug that does that either. I could be wrong. Maybe you can, but most people just walk out of the green. Like, it's not a big deal. So the guy knocked himself off. He left. So we ran it back. The red pally swapped to prop pally. He's not great at prop pally, but we give it a. No, I was on my mage. I was on my arcane mage. Now I remember it. And we finished it. We didn't time it because the red pally was not great prop pally. He didn't have that great a gear. He doesn't really know what he's doing. So those moments where it's like somebody else gets aggro and then you have the rock boy come out and you're just hoping for the best. And it's tyrannical, so like the boss is a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's interesting. You hopefully understand it. Yeah, it's crazy. If somebody gotta leave because, I don't know, like IRL, I think it's understandable, you know what I mean? But like if somebody leaves because something goes wrong immediately first pull, it's like, yo, it's a really serious 15, my guy, you know what I mean? It's a really serious 15. If you can't time it, I'm leaving. We'll play the time. We have one death, but okay. Doesn't need to punish system and disincentivize leavers. They definitely do need to find a way to disincentivize leavers. I think adding some sort of punishment system, I don't know. They got to be careful about it because if there's somebody that needs to leave because of IRL issues, like they just can't do anything about it. They just gotta go. You know what I mean? Like a good example would be like, yo, somebody has like a blender over in Taco Bell, and their stomach just ain't agreeing with whatever whatever tacos and burritos they just consume. You know, you just gotta go, dude. You're just gonna be on toilet for an hour and a half. All right, you got some irritable bowel syndrome. You got all the worst of it. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Or like IRL, something happened, power went out, literally anything. There's gotta be like a way to not completely punish somebody who it's out of their control. But what really people want to focus on, and I guess that's what everybody can agree with, like somebody leaving because they're like one wipe and they're like, oh, I'm leaving. It's just they're unreasonable leaving. They're unreasonable leavers. We can all agree no one likes that. At all. So how does Blizzard go about disincentivizing that?
Back up, Iso.
I think that'd be really, really difficult. I think we'd have to kill these things. Banish souls. Trying to kill them whenever we can. I don't know if we can though. Okay, we're dead. Oh, they're dead. I could shadow step on top of them, honestly. I should. Ripkeep, yeah. Which I did my 20 halls, Survival Hunter, me, Duster Warlock, Holy Priest, Demon Hunter, DPS, and a Monk Tank. First ball is alright. The right one to fail, pull, tank leave, 2 minutes in the key. First ball was I, then... I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like that one on a 20 you could still run it back. Like, what is it? Tyrannical fortified? Like, cause if you wipe on a boss on a Tyrannical, it could be like, okay, well maybe that key is no longer timeable. I could see that.
Well.
But like,
The interrupt we got?
up gonna fail,
just
pull,
the
tank leave, 2 minutes in the key. Yeah.
Link it again.
Like if somebody, let's say, I don't know. Like weapon on trash 1 time or 2 times is not enough to like lose the key for you. But maybe there were, I don't know, maybe some people just don't have patience. Because shit happens, accidents happen.
And it plays bike.
Doesn't mean the key is dead. Like, if somebody leaves when they know that the key is dead, like if everybody agrees, like, yeah, we're not timing this key, everybody agrees, everybody leaves, I don't think there's anything bad about it. Right? If everybody's here to time the key, and everybody agrees, yeah, this key is probably dead, yeah, everybody bails, no hard feelings. But it was just like, you have 1 wipe, I don't know, maybe the guy's like just super impatient. It was like, maybe his, I guess, mindset was, okay, that's just gonna happen every other pull from now on. I guess he wanted like a clear, perfect run. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe he had a bad day. Maybe he messed up with the pull so hard he was like, I'm leaving. Because he probably knew this group was gonna fall apart. Or he thought in his mind this group was gonna fall apart. I don't really know. That's a rip key though. He rolls from... He rolls off the... Okay, he rolled off the plat. That's why he left? That's why he left? Wait. That's why he left? Okay, well, I'm mad now. I'm mad for you. If a monk rolls off the platform and then leaves, that sounds like that guy that died on a green thing in that one Tierna that I talked about earlier. And then he just like, question mark, bailed. That's just stupid. It's like, okay, maybe that guy was expecting for him to get kicked. Maybe that he literally left from embarrassment. At that point, that's what I like to imagine because it makes no sense. It's like
Stack. AOE incoming.
That's why you can't stop me, 'cause I
Get on Memnark, get on Memnark.
crap.
Come on, bros. Wipe it up.
I killed them. That's my fault. I should have shot a step at a Memnark.
I need the blasphemy deaths to cease.
I should have more targeted him here because I thought I targeted him. I thought I targeted him like clicking on his character. Apparently I targeted Smite or somebody else. I think it was just Smite that I just killed. Maybe Melkor. I thought it was actually okay. I thought I clicked Memnark. I didn't look. That's my fault. It's okay. We're all basically all dead anyway.
Or should be well understood that melee is.
Was more than stupid. Was that me killing everybody, or did people die before that? Melkor died. What is this? So these guys killed each other, and then I killed. How many? How many died to blasphemy? Hold on. 1, 2. I took like 4 people with me, or 3. Hold on. I killed Smite. I killed this. 4. I didn't realize. Oh no. I'm sorry. I literally just for some reason I thought a lot of us were dead. A lot of us were dead because of me. Okay. That was the best shadow step of my life. Promise you. Alright, next I'm just gonna target like who. I hope this shows up like as a yellow purple with a debuff in the actual raid frames. Because if I can do that, then I can just step to them. That won't be an issue. Now that I'm thinking about it, shadow step kind of put behind them, not on top of them. That's gonna be a little bit of a pain if somebody's right on behind me. Because shadow step into them would be the fastest way of getting around, but I don't know. Yeah, man, that was more than stupid. No, I mean the monk tank. Yeah, the monk tank. Yeah, I mean if the guy rolled over the platform, like it's his fault. He rolled. So it's like if it's your fault, don't be the one leaving. You know what I mean? Like if they kick you from the group for rolling, they kick you from the group. But don't kill the key immediately.
People still get erections without medicine?
You're perfect CSA bomber. I did the best I could there. I swear to God, I thought I targeted swear to God, I thought I targeted the tank. I saw a big old bear, I clicked, and then I pressed Shadow Step. I didn't have the time to double check to make sure I'm targeting the right person. I just had to go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna die, but then I guess maybe I should have just... I mean, but we're gonna lose the tank, it was gonna be wipe anyway, I think.
It actually gets used.
Because the hunter and
See, married.
the blood DK that died earlier anyway.
I thought she begged him.
But a good son of a highlights.
I didn't
Alright.
say anything about her dick.
I'll peep it.
Please get ready to do them there.
No.
No, I don't think I will.
Freeze
Talking
for-
out of my mind.
Spread. Stack.
Yes, you can actually see the difference.
AOE incoming.
Let's see how light and how
green with a black debuff.
not.
Lemons.
Yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
did?
That was my bad.
I thought-
He was just like, must stack, ook ook.
Were you breathing hard or were you making monkey sounds?
I was trying to be a monkey.
Lamoon, I'm just walking through Lamoon's brain there. I am safe at ranged. I know. Run to melee.
Yeah, pretty much.
Must run to
But
melee.
Hey Moore is leaving on the last boss regardless if you time or because you already. Yeah, I agree with you on that too, King. When you're on the final boss
Shut up.
and
I
you're
have
like
asthma.
pretty close to killing or not, or maybe if the timer's out. If you're already on the last boss, you might as well try it. Like they even give you like a way to like reset it. You could reset it, get yourself the herb buff or whatever buff you want.
We were on a fucking ski trip, and my dumbass friend lit the fireplace in the fucking ski, you know, like in the condo without opening the flue. So
Oh no.
the house starts filling up with smoke, and they're like, "Ah, you fucking idiot." So we get the fire down, we open the door, and then she's fucking calling the resort saying, "I cannot stay in this place. I have asthma." I'll never forget that as long as I fucking live, so thanks Jen for just fucking triggering me.
You brought a memory up, a deep core memory.
It reminds me of the people where I'll smoke a cigarette outside, and then a mile away there's some Karen just.
What's going on in your background?
Oh, fuck.
That's my wife dying. I had seen her killed.
Alright, chat, we go again.
Somebody grab the nebulizer.
Make your wife come heal in this guild so I can quit.
I've asked her to play WoW for so long, but she won't.
What the fuck?
She'd be really good too.
We posted the clip. There it is.
She is cussing the fuck out of somebody, man.
I'm loving it.
That's the clip, boys.
Alright, Burger King.
In a Discord.
Burger King.
Alright, be in the barrier, please.
I said Burger King.
I did, I'm hungry.
It's the wrong restaurant.
Pre-spread.
Moons, please get the right color next time.
I'm trying to go around
You did your
Sylvanas.
inner Lamoons too there. Just stay at range. King 1-1.
Trying my best first clip. I like it.
What the
Stunning early here.
Just sorry, Steph. We're gonna have. There we go. Perfect.
I was early.
That was hella early.
Stack.
About to be me, honestly. I don't think I should touch those ads at all.
Pasta up.
I'll just single target the boss there. As much as I want to cleave,
Oh my god, I'm fucking
Just jump
I
up.
shouldn't.
Just jump up.
Okay, we're dead.
Please
So there,
don't
I'm not gonna
send
touch the ads at all.
people up early in the phase, specifically the tank.
Because it's roughly about when they're...
Mashed.
Because I don't think I hit the ads really
I
hard.
was literally standing on the edge of the platform, so that was not me.
Didn't okay damage to Andy.
I said stop, and they
Lost Soul. I don't think the other ads you really count. I know that I hit them with black powder at some point. Are these them Lost Souls? Is that what it is? Hold on, I want to see it. Is that the Lost Soul mechanic? When you're in down phase? Wicked Star. Kingsborn Hungers. Lost Souls. Okay, it's Lost Souls. Alright, alright.
Thanks for that, Nick. I needed that one.
Oh, there's a bandage. They are. Hold on, Mythic. Severed Soul. When a Severed Soul is defeated, the player belongs to turn to. Okay, so it's called Severed Souls. I see Lost Souls, but that's about it. I mean, I guess that's it, though. I didn't think I did a lot of damage to those things.
When we can beat on
So I need sleep now. It's 4 o'clock. Night in Germany. Wish you a best and kick in his ass, my guy. I will. You know me. I'll let you know we kill him, my guy. Yeah. Yo, thanks for hopping in, man. Hope you have a good evening or morning, rather. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, my man. Thanks so much for popping in. Appreciate you.
That's fine.
Yeah, King. I hope they do something about addressing like the Mythic Plus
Check your
stuff.
DMs.
upstairs. This will be helpful.
I don't know what they would do. There's a lot of ideas where, like, maybe people, like, if let's say they want to leave the key, they should do like a vote. Like, if everybody votes for the key,
You shouldn't
then
be hitting the ads at all unless he's or somebody calls for it.
then everybody can leave. Maybe, like, if everybody decides that this key is over, then yeah, we could abandon it. Maybe removing the timer from Mythic Plus would make it easier for people just to stick around and just finish the key. Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe more incentive for staying, right? I don't know. I just gotta find a way to like incentivize like staying even to the end. Hopefully they could find a solution before the Dragonflight, or by the time Dragonflight comes out. One or the other. A lot more with the jail weapon. Yeah, it's a significant damage increase for a lot of melee. TikTok, it's pretty good for any kind of. It's pretty good for tanks, for like blood DK. It's pretty good for Fury Warrior. Arms Warrior apparently uses it pretty well. DK uses it pretty well too. It's a significant increase of damage. It's like both of them run at me.
No! Let me out! You got damage.
Res him. Never mind, just wipe it up. Just wipe it up.
Unfortunate.
Why is that mechanic so difficult? I'm colorblind.
Like the vote system in FF, maybe? Maybe. Like a vote system. Like, if, let's say, like, everybody decides, alright, I don't think we can finish this key. Like, somebody starts a vote of, like, hey, let's abandon the key. And everybody's like, alright, we're done with the key. Starts a vote. If everybody says, yeah, abandon it, then nobody gets a debuff. But, like, otherwise, let's say that somebody leaves early. Then maybe I like some kind of, like, a dessert buff or something where, I don't know, if it maybe, like, next 30 minutes they can't queue a key or something. Or can't sign up for a key in LFG. Something along those lines. I really don't know. Got some names that damage me are funny. Yeah. To the square. And it was a bitch ass twig. Smoking bad. Accuse of brethren. Yeah, they're pretty good. What's up, Don Joan? Hope you're having a good one. I gotta stop moving the mic as much as I do. It's almost like a nervous habit for me. It's like a tick. What else we got? I think the healer ones are generally funny. High class escort. Claven. Just simple. Cauterizing wrist lacerations. Started to it longer. I like pizza.
Okay.
Punching and kicking. Mage. Shabby shake. I like dude.
Barrier. Be spread for blasphemy. Take it slow, friends.
Spread.
Get the right color. Get the right color.
Stack.
Yeah.
If you're a ranged DPS player and you clear, just stay the fucking ranged. Alright, Kingsborn 1.
Shockwave.
You have to watch your threat, man. You gotta
Just
watch
did
your
a
threat.
quick flip there.
Memnarch threat. Check.
Popping cooldowns.
Put them in the right spot still, though. Which probably over half circle.
Run out. AOE incoming.
Hopefully it doesn't mess you up. But I didn't kill anybody.
Bye.
So try not to jump with the stars. I got caught off guard and got hit by a star.
Wipe it up.
That was kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I think we're progressing though, I guess. We almost hit intermission one time. This is going to be a little bit of a tough part. Like if we can figure out how to do this part right and then evolve it in a P2, then I think the rest of the fight is going to be a little bit easier. If we can clean up P1. And right now P1 is just not clean at all. I really wish Outlaw Rogue single target damage was at least like really good. Because even like, I don't know, single target Outlaw doesn't really cleave well.
DK 4-piece, how long can it last?
Until it resets.
That was really AoE.
Yeah, I can't compete at that. I've been nerfed twice, you've been nerfed once. Oh yeah, bears cannot compete against that shit. That's ridiculous.
Just gotta do the old send taunt on cooldown for the 400%.
And DR him, and guess what? He's going to be attacking like 140% faster. That's a dead tank, followed by dead melee. Can't be done, or else, otherwise I would.
I love being dead.
I would go dead all the time.
Well, ma'am, I know you're still running Omen threat meter from Classic, so if you can, if you see it getting close there, dude, just send those coolies.
No, I'll just go easier. It's okay.
He just has to go easy because I'm holding everything for downstairs.
Is that what tanks actually
yes,
play?
sure,
Is natural order or will?
I know you are.
I mean, it's a good defensive bonus.
Coolies because you want to just have big damn on your original damage meters.
Yes, SCADA.
No,
Yes.
mem, swap the details.
Shut up,
Barely
man.
recent.
He's still SCADA. What?
Yeah, do you remember?
True?
He doesn't know.
Wow.
Alright, chat, let's see intermission. I believe we can do it. Kind of messed up my cooldowns a little, but I think it'll be alright.
Barrier. Pre-spread.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
Kingsborn 1.
You have not touched the ads at all.
Sorry, take this up.
If you're up early, make sure you're spreading for blasphemy.
Come here, please.
Get over to
You want to be with on my? Okay. I can't add stars.
Just do it after, it's fine.
Stars
We just
are
need
all
to
over
get
the
him
place.
up for Kingsborn 2. Coming in 3 seconds.
Hold on, I'm gonna just Shadow Blades. Probably should have pop CDs here, but it's okay.
Stars are coming up top. Be ready to move with them.
I'm just dead. They just play like some of the. Did I play self heal build here? I'm not even sure actually.
Blasphemy's up top. Spread.
Well, we killed him. We got all the ads.
Let's go.
We can't kill this guy though.
You guys are taking way too long.
Yeah.
Either
kill
my
this
cast
die?
went off, or it's saying that I died to Hopebreaker. There's Hopebreaker hit down there.
Was that shield still?
If you're hitting the recap right next to the release spirit, don't rely on that. Go to your chat and look at the.
It still
you
says
did die
that I
to
hit
Hopebreaker.
Okay, hard to tell, honestly.
That happens. That's just the AoE he does.
But I was
By the
down
way,
six.
how's everybody doing
Yeah,
tonight,
everyone
boys?
is.
Hope everybody's having a good
Okay, I
one.
did not know that. Okay, I will make sure that I have enough health for that then.
Josh, did you get a Infernal Stun proc on the second set of ads?
Yeah, like 2 of them.
One of the healers was dead? Okay. Because I was dying there for a while. I wonder if it's worth going Soothing Darkness. I mean, I'm giving up cheat death completely.
Just keep it permanent.
But with Soothing Darkness, at least I can, heal myself every 1 second.
It said, like,
That'll be at least increased survivability. Morning, lol. 3:14 UK time. Good morning, Ryan.
but I don't want to like use my
I guess it is morning, because it is like, well, in the evening for me.
at least know what that means.
I think that's
Like
what
the night
pops
for
up,
me is
yeah,
still
with,
young.
like,
I still got a little bit of work I gotta do, and then I
It's easier.
got plenty of time before I gotta go to bed. Then again, my bed schedule has been all kinds of messed up. Going to bed at like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. It's been pretty bad
They had like 400k left on
for the last few days.
If I had to die,
But the last night I got to go a little bit earlier.
Until intermission.
Yeah.
We were down in David.
Agreed. How you doing, by the way, Ryan? Hope you're having a good one. I'm on a week off work, so mine's been like that. Yo, enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it. Break your schedule and then rebuild it back up. Do whatever makes you feel good, man. You just gotta take those days. You just gotta take those days to just degen and just let disorder happen for a bit. And then build it back up. Hopefully you're not one of those people that has like trouble with stuff like that, though. If you do, then don't listen to my advice. Bad advice. Gotta give bad advice. Very, very bad.
For barrier.
4:15 in Germany. I appreciate you hanging out with Thonjan. I appreciate a lot of you guys on EU in particular, because you guys are hanging out on this raid streams. It's super late where you were at. Even the normal streams, like, it's pretty late. So I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Hey. Jarvis farming the hell. I don't know, Kyle levels the DR2. Let's go, dude. You got what you want? For your matriarch bow? Did you get it? I'm not really that big into Diablo. Not as of recently. So it's not like I'll be able to know much in detail, but hopefully you got what you're looking for, my man. I am aware of the cow level, though.
Better take this up.
Free spread for blasphemy. Stars coming.
Gripping me.
These correctly.
Probably not a good idea to grip me, just in case. I'm gonna pop cooldowns here. Can be rolled once it's done.
Kingsmore.
Can be rolled once it's done.
ready.
Okay, okay. I need a forge socket, but the cube rolled 5 seconds and it can be rolled when it's done. Ah, it's on forge. That's on forge. Speaking of Diablo, hopefully we'll start hearing more about Diablo 4 sometime. Hopefully in the near future.
Stars up top.
Did you do yes already?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
Oh, who the?
Star just went through all the ads.
Yeah, I died.
The last one is up top. Just wait for that.
Okay, we're dead. So we had to start go through the ads, and I guess that healed him and let him finish the cast faster. So we're dead. We're doing pretty good. What difficult does Sepulcher are you doing? Sepulcher. I keep calling the Sepulcher. Sepulcher. I keep reminding myself of Sepulcher. Why did I have to do with some of the most complicated names for these raids, man?
So
Mythic progression.
Got staff.
We're in Andy. After Andy, it should be pretty. It's gonna be one of the bigger hurdles for us, at least for a while. We haven't hit an intermission, just to give you an idea where we're at. Haven't gotten intermission just yet.
Are you having any issues getting any ads in quickly?
I don't think so now that Scorp and I figured out. We're not going to type in any groups.
What are you booping? Which one?
The one between.
Okay.
He's booping it towards Star, and I'm gripping the one that's like.
So we'll see if we can get at least intermission. Once we get past that,
Clockwise motion.
and then we can practice intermission in P1. I think we'll be able to get better through the rest of the fight, because then it becomes very, very similar. I wanted to raid Sep properly, but Miguel sort of died off at the Sanctum.
On top of the big one.
Yeah. Especially with the announcement of the next expansion, I think a lot of people are like, alright, well, now I know the new expansion is coming. A lot of people are probably like, alright, taking a break. Sepulcher and patch 9.2 actually have been one of the better patches of Shadowlands, but after what, last raid, I don't blame anybody for taking a break. Plus a lot of people are like, oh, new expansion, alright, I'm gonna wait until the next thing comes out. I'm gonna wait until the next big expansion comes out. Maybe come back for the pre-patch. I think once we get some information about the alpha and the beta, maybe like 9.25, I can see people return. But definitely for the pre-patch. We do like heroic progression when we can. Yeah. Even heroic version of this place is actually pretty fun. And it's been a while since I've like done a raid, and I actually enjoyed even the heroic version, or normal version for that matter. But in this place, I even enjoyed the fights on normal and heroic, just because I thought they were kind of fun. What they do? Yeah. Pitches some work in dimension, I think, down. Just some work in the other dimension. Maybe. So a lot of the damage that we get hit by is not even the puddles. Like there's a blue puddle. I think I'm dodging most of those. But I'll try it. I'll see if there's a difference. I think it's just like a constant radiation of AoE. Not a radiation, but like a dot while we're in the realm. But I'll try it. Because I am taking a lot of damage down there. A ton.
Oh, I'm up early.
Pre-spread for last week? That may have been a little early on the call.
My brain shut down on that one.
What killed him?
Yeah.
Oh, Melkor.
Reset. No, there's really no rush to get us up there too, Mel, because we can always just avoid that blasphemy as long as we obviously get up before the timer runs out.
Yeah, it's my fault for sending today too. I didn't even think about that shit.
But yeah, hopefully we'll hear some more about Diablo 4 in the future.
I was like, how did I die? There's nobody on me.
What do you think about the Ryan? Since you play Diablo, what are your thoughts on Immortal? Now that it's coming to PC, could be maybe somewhat decent to hold people off until Diablo 4, right? Just something to do until then. And I think maybe there should be like PoE League if you're into that. That should maybe be decent. I don't know PoE that well. I tried getting into PoE, but it just was way over my head. A little on the overwhelming side. I just couldn't do it. I think that'd be good. I think probably like PoE like. Yeah. That just might be like something to do on the side. I just hope they don't have like... I don't get with the PoE. Yeah. I can see it. I think PoE and Diablo at least has a... It's a little bit of like... Like, if I had to compare them, if Blizzard just gets it right, is this really complicated? Yeah, I think if I had to compare them, it's like comparing MOBAs. It's like if Diablo to PoE, it's kind of like League of Legends to Dota. 37 now, but I don't play details since I was 6 years ago. Hell yeah, dude. So you've been playing for a while. It's good they brought it back, honestly. I remember there was some server issues, so hopefully they fixed that for the most part. But yeah, sadly I can't be Diablo because of motion sickness. Really, I guess that the fact that the camera moves with the character, that's crazy.
Did not mean to do that.
Pulling.
Yeah, wrong apologies.
Okay, I shot us up to Anduin. I meant to shout us up to like the tank or something. Sup?
Apologies, guys.
Yeah, hopefully the Diablo Immortal monetization will be like really bad, because it started originally as a mobile game. I think it's good that at least they're like, you know, brought it over to PC, and maybe it'll be pretty decent. As long as the monetization isn't super bad, it can be kind of fun. Like Blizzard's been really big into like mobile game stuff. They're super excited about their announcement of like their Tower Defense, Clash of Clans, kind of like mixed together. They were really excited for it. I mean, honestly, if they have like a section of developers that are excited to make games for phones, cool. As long as it doesn't sacrifice like any of their other games. Just wondering if anyone could tell me if they removed the cap for value. Yes, they did. Okay, we didn't spam low keys. Okay, no, yeah, you can spam out low keys all day if you wanna. Whisper, how you doing, by the way? Like, I know that Hearthstone originally was like basically a mobile game that worked on PC. I've had a Razer phone for a while too. A Razer phone, like flip phones? Yo, huge. Even like, you mean the new ones or like the original ones? Because I remember having like one of the Razer flip phones back in the day.
What do you mean?
I think everybody else did. At least like all the kids in my school. I remember everybody like, oh, flip phones.
Lean into this barrier.
Lean into this barrier.
Pre-spread.
Spread. Stack.
Ah!
AOE
Malcord wants to give me a hug. Okay, we're fine. Oh.
No!
You fucking fuck.
I should have.
What happened? Everyone died. Are doing your mobile games these days? Really?
Right,
yeah.
Take your
5-minute break.
Break.
There it is. The 5-minute break to just AFK.
That was a good reaction.
That means, I mean, when the first meme came out, it kind of get people wanted Diablo PC, but I've been happy either way. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people just wanted a PC title, and there was like a really bad stigma with mobile games. Right?
You're into that kinky shit.
They've had a bad stigma for a while, or like games designed not for the gameplay, but rather to milk and dime the customer. So as soon as people heard mobile title, they're like, oh, okay, milk and dime the customer. All the worst things about it.
But take a piss, get a drink, take a walk.
Take a nap. What are you talking about?
What the hell am I gonna do for 10 minutes? My house is 2 feet wide.
Some of you take a lap. I mean, whatever you need to do.
Doing your puppy just have one of the best clothes. One of the best clothes of my job. Really? Huh. How come? What made it the best close ever? But yeah, I don't know, like, hopefully the game is good. As long as it's actually fun, like, who cares in the end of it? It's good that they decided to bring it onto PC though. I feel like that kind of game would feel pretty well on PC, like the UI that got set up and everything. It doesn't seem that bad. I mean, maybe they could do like a layout for the UI, like the abilities to be very, very similar to like the Diablo 3 layout. I think that'd be kind of cool if they did something like that. Or like Diablo 2 maybe, where you can see all the abilities on like a hotkey. Or like give you like options, so you can have like the same mobile layout, but then also do like the one at the bottom and scale your UI. Because I imagine they'll be able to do that pretty easily without like changing the way the game plays. But I do like the idea of like, in the end of it, I do like the idea of like, oh, you can, you know, hop on your PC, get a progression, go somewhere, pick up your phone, and play on your phone. Kind of deal. I don't hate it. Because remember when everybody and the mother had like, at some point I remember a lot of people had like a handheld, like a DS type of deal, or a PSP. Like people would take the games kind of with them everywhere they went. At least I remember like at least kids in my school, everybody were into that at some point. I took coworkers that covered our Slacker shifts, lol. So we had to bust my butt so hard to get everything done. Let's go, man. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, so take the time to enjoy yourself, don't whisper. Hell yeah, my guy. Sorry I keep touching the mustache, by the way, boys. I'm just really just trying to like tease it into place more than anything. I got like hairs in the middle that keep trying to curl themselves upwards. And it just keeps tickling my nose. There's a little heat in the room. Hopefully this week we'll get something about 925 boys, or hopefully maybe even Dragonflight. I think that'd be awesome. I'm really waiting for them to release the Dragonflight talents. Because some of the talents they've had so far for the Boomy and the Resto, my god, dude, they look good. Like, all we can really do is guess what the talents really are, but there's the idea behind them. Looks really great. I literally can't have a mustache for that reason. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, if... Another thing is, whenever you drink, whenever you got drinks that are, like, not with a straw, like, in, let's say, in a cup, and you're drinking, and if you can't handle, like, your mustache being wet at all, that can also get really, really annoying. And at the beginning, like, certain foods, when you have a hair in as you're taking a bite, not a great experience. Nowadays, it doesn't happen that much. You kind of just got it's curled enough away from the mouth where it doesn't really happen often. But I remember happening like a lot. I was like, okay, this is just not an ideal experience at all. Sleeping bothers me too. I never had an issue with sleeping. It's usually like whenever there's warm in my room or warm in the house, some of the hair start to like curl up a little bit. But this is where mustache wax comes in, because you can just keep it all out of the way. Mustache wax is a savior. Whatever you got going on, will just get it out of the way. But yeah, I can see that. So getting back, only been back for 2 weeks. Got my 153, 1K2's rating. I'm working on Druid a little. Hell yeah, dude, let's go. Little progress here and there. I'm a stomach side sleeper, so it stabs me. Oh, okay, I feel ya. Yeah, never really had any problems sleeping with a mustache. I mean, sometimes I remember like waking up and like when I look in the mirror and maybe like if it was pressed up against my face in like a weird position, like when I'm just have my face all in the pillow, I could look maybe funny in the mirror, but I don't think I've ever really had any kind of like real discomfort while sleeping. So, but everybody's different too, you know? Everybody got their own preferences. But yeah, talents, dude. I'm hoping we get to see some more about it sometime soon. Same boat, Whisper. Got a 4-piece one. Let's go, dude. Huge. Oh, let's go. Yo, I hope you enjoyed Survival, dude. Dude, enjoy it. Grab yourself 4-piece and do as many Mythic Plus dungeons as you can. Just blasting it. Yo, Kyle, how you doing, man? Yo, didn't you message me earlier, Kyle? I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. Hold on, did you message me earlier? Kyle, are you Robo Knight on Discord? Because I'm pretty... Was it not you? Or did I get it wrong? I lose Survival? Dude, it's so fun. It's my main at the moment. Dude, it's so... It finally got a little bit of glory. Yeah? Okay, I never got back to you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna right back to you real quick. Because I remember seeing it. And I remember being like, I gotta get back to him. And I remember sitting on the toilet like, I gotta get back to him. And then we come back to him on PC. I check the email. I check the Discord messages. I check some other messages. I check WoW. And then start getting a little bit of work done before the stream. And here I am. Not... this stream, but like the stream earlier we had in the afternoon, and then I had to get some food, and now we're back here. So I never really got back. Actually, it's not the most, it's not as fun as the spec normally is. Just spamming Cookie Man, but the damage is cool, lol. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anyway, I got back to it real quick. I didn't know if I wanted to like read out the message or basically say out loud what I was gonna message you, because he did DM me. So if it's a DM, I guess I thought maybe I should like keep it private. I 3D printed my Phoenix bow and wolf staff from Legion's artifact opens. Yo, wait, what? I'm currently working on 3D printing my Hunter's Transmog. Yo, if you got pictures of that, throw them in the Discord. There's like I guess originally a section for like IRL screenshots, but if you want to throw it in like WoW screenshots, or if you want to throw it in like self promotions, or really anywhere, honestly, yeah, toss them in there if you got pictures. I'd love to see it. Someone you modifying though, that sounds fantastic though. Either way, I don't have a 3D printer, but I always found those things fascinating as hell. I'd like to see a version of Map Bombardier make baseline, dude. Me too. I hope that becomes a tier set. It's so good. Finally got a key done, and timed it 8 to Sanguine. Let's go, King. Yo, some days, man, you got levers, and other days, you just time keys, and you gotta take the good with the bad, honestly. But I'm glad you timed one, my guy. I'm glad you did. Wildfire Infusion? Yeah, Wildfire Infusion or Mad Bombardier. Honestly, both of them could be part of the talents. Hopefully both of them return. I do like Infusion, though. Yo, what's up, Kirito? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Goes to Discord. We have a link to Discord in every single description of videos and streams. If Krem pops in, I'm sure she'll have a link. But if you look at the description of the stream, there should be a link there. Unless there isn't, and then I gotta fix that. It's a hench? Hell yeah, dude. Bring the Warlords Challenge Sword 2. Let's go. That actually sounds so good. Got friends at work. I've been got friends into work. It's been so fun. They've never played. Wait, got some friends into work. Do you mean to say WoW? I mean, I guess WoW is a bit of work, right? There's a bit of grinding with AP, Renown, Covenants, Conduits, Callings. If you mean work by, if that's what you mean by WoW, you call it work, then I can see, yeah, that's a work of Warcraft. Yeah. World of Warcraft. Warcraft. Any tips on how to any tips to keep them paying the paywall is hard? What do you need to do? Need to buy to play? Or what? Any tips to keep them paying the paywall is hard? What all do they need to buy to play? I mean, a sub fee just to play the game, and then like buy the newest expansion if they want to play the newest expansion. But just playing the sub fee, like it could be classic WoW, like TBC and vanilla, just with a sub fee, and basically everything besides Shadowlands. If you just buy like the basic, what is it? No sub fee, or I'm trying to say not no sub fee, but do they just the basic subscription? That's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm fine. My sleep schedule is effed up. Yo, welcome to the club. I'm basically the king of effed up schedules. Like kill command reset the chance to get a free bomb and like 10 to 20% damage increase instead of the 30 to 80. Yeah, I could see something like that come back. I could see something like that return. But I can see my druid go Venti for the next Duels stream. If you want to give it a go, if you think you got like a build and you think you can pop off on it, you're more than welcome to. But it's whatever you want to do, my man. Honestly, Venti or Feral is not a common build for a reason. It's not great for PvE. It's not great for PvP. I think only one time Christina did it back during PTR when we were doing, I think, 9-1 PTR or 9-2 PTR. I think they messed around with it at one point. But it's not that great. Like, what's this? I need to buy more sharpening stones. I might as well, right? Behind on them anyway. I don't use them as often just because I don't have daggers or really that many swords. I got a mace as a heavy weapon, so loaded up on weighted stones.
My intellect increases by 70 when I slurp on Minarch juice.
Huge. You know what, I want to see another Venti or Feral, so I thought I'd give it a go and make a decent build. If you want to try it, you're more than welcome to. It's just I know that Necrolord with like your tier set on the dots, just way too good. Even Kyrian has a bit of a good burst combo to it, like 50% more damage when you pop in the Kyrian ability. Nightfade's also really good on a minute cooldown, like, you know, it's just way too good in comparison. I think Venti can maybe stack up. Technically, you can build up the damage until it just overwhelms the enemy, but it's really difficult to pull it off though. I just made a monk. Why does it feel like I've never have chi? I'm only 11 though. Yeah, at level 11, you're not really gonna get all your tools just yet. So if you got a level 11, it's gonna take a while until you can get like, until you can get enough chi. I think eventually you'll end up. I feel like at first your jazz gives you only one chi, and then I think it gives you more.
Fucking wild.
Could be wrong though. It's been a while since I leveled the monk, but I'm pretty sure jab does not generate the full 2 chi at first. Eventually it does. Could be wrong though.
Who spread?
Need a dog.
Did it do it?
That wasn't limited, sorry. Another cat.
Kings want to run.
Do we go again? I'm just gonna stay in the boss.
6-star, bro.
I think it's wipe. With the tank dead. Hey guys, I was raiding Enter Hunter last season. Does it take a while to catch up with the competitive last season gear? Have all last season's gear. I mean, we have all last season's gear. That basically means you have like current season's gear at like heroic item level maxed out. So you already have like decent starter set.
Yeah, I don't know why.
1900 last season, you basically have almost 2100, almost got your full pieces. Yo, wait, that actually looks so cool. Yo, that looks great. Wait, how big is that? That actually is sizable. Yo, dude, these weapons look awesome. Yo, Ryan, are you still in chat? Dude, these things look insane. I just saw them. Dude, you did that? No way. So working on this, priming and stuff. I mean, they're not like painted, but they look dude, the 3D printing came out real well. You're kidding me. That looks great. Yo, chat, peep that in the Discord, dude. That looks insane. Are you kidding me, bro? That looks crazy. When you said 3D printing, I didn't really realize like how like it's the scale and the detail. I didn't really know what to think. Also, I forgot I didn't have poisons on that bowl. Okay, now we do. Now we're good. Cran, peep those. Those look insane. I mean, even some background stuff too. That's what I'm doing. Dude, you're doing the full set? Yo, you're doing the carrion wings and the skeleton wings? I think the skeleton wings might be pretty difficult,
Hero,
right?
please never put words
That
in my
feels
mouth
complicated.
Like that ever again.
The bow, the armor. Wait, they make like a whole like
Never said that.
set?
you did.
That looks sweet,
I would
dude.
like a recording of that.
That's cool. That's 100 Strasbourg? That looks
That is a
awesome.
direct quote.
That seems like a
don't-
really fun project to
Actually,
work
depending
on,
the
dude.
context, I believe
That seems like a really cool project to work on. Yo, that looks awesome.
No, I need a finger on just
Dude,
for about 3
yo,
seconds.
Ryan, that's dope as hell.
Seriously, I'm just like, I don't ever remember saying that, but I believe it now.
Well, how big is your 3D printer? That's what I'm wondering now. The case hard to get with all the keys, and a downtime only 2700 IO is still pretty decent.
Also,
King.
knowing me, it probably
That's
would've
very,
not
very decent, my guy.
said it was probably stick a finger in your butt.
It is pretty tough out there, especially when pugging. It's a lot easier with like a pre-made group, but pugging is doable.
That's only if I said it.
I believe in you, man. The season's not over yet. And hey, 9 to 5 is going to offer like more people to play with overall, because Alliance and Horde will be able to play together.
Free spread?
And apparently season 4 will not start immediately with 9 to 5.
Stack. AOE incoming.
Kings 1-1.
You finish priming, etc. Dude, it looks incredible as is. That's the mock? Yo, that looks sweet. Yo, that actually literally looks like the character. It literally looks like the armor. It looks so awesome. Yo. And the cowl too. I feel like that would be pretty easy to make with some fabric. Then there's the mask. That looks good. That's a hell of a project. Okay, they died. I guess we didn't have CC, or maybe we were all dead. They're basically dead, right? Maybe practice?
Is that 2? Would you like me to add a third person onto the interrupt upstairs for this?
At this rate, you might as well.
To be fair, I'm pretty bad, like cosplay
Yeah,
per
you might
se.
as well.
So it's like a trial and error. Hey, that the hardest part is taking the step. The hardest part of doing anything is taking the first step. So it's like if you've never really done it before, or that don't have that much experience, the only way to gain experience is to take that step. You know what I mean? So the fact that you've done that far already, that's huge. You know what I mean? And from there, it's all about figuring out.
You have like
because I don't really know much about it either, but I think it's just life, you know?
From
That's just regular clothing. It seemed like doable since most of the parts can be put in, or maybe some foam attached to clothing like a hoodie, etc. Yeah. Yeah, and all the other pieces too, like the armor pieces, you could attach to maybe like a almost like an Under Armour shirt or Under Armour pieces, or like straps, like around the shoulders. That could just be like a strap around, like
suggestion.
I guess the
when
arm.
the absorb comes and we stack, we just have Nick just stun every time.
I imagine something like that would work. And then maybe like a straps that go across or something.
That's fine.
And then covered up with a tabard, because it looks like the character has like a tabard look. Or no, that's more like an armor bit on top of it, actually. Yeah, but you get what I mean. Like it's like you can find ways to like cover it up and stuff. Depends on what item. Null step is really tight. The sword, yeah, like that. I mean, that's all plastic, so imagine that would be pretty easy to work with. But it's like, yeah, I mean, when you put it all on, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a bit of weight, but like, as long as you're working with like real light materials, that's still really cool though. That's very ambitious though. That's a very, very ambitious project, but hey, you already taken a step forward. I mean, the weapons came out really cool. Really cool. It's like 3. The more technical stuff and blender stuff looks fantastic, honestly. Looks great. Made a DK swords too, but I put them on the side at the moment. I mean, have you made Frostmourne? Because imagine like, I guess if Frostmourne you would end up having to like, if you really wanted to like make it look really good, like replicating that metal look would be kind of difficult, but not the worst. I think I see maybe with too many like blacksmiths recreate Frostmourne out of metal. I guess that's just what I have in my head at this point. I'm a wardrobe at the moment. Remornia? Yo! I feel like they should have brought Danny back a lot earlier. Because they did say like, oh, Denathris is definitely going to return at some point in the future. And we never got Danny back. Denathris and Remornia were like an interesting duo. Or maybe I raided and cast Denathris for way too long. But they kind of grow on you, you know?
Be in for the barrier, please.
If that makes any sense. So modified? Oh yeah, of course. I imagine you have to. But that's still huge. Hey, that looks incredible. Oh, hey.
There's one.
Second key out of the 8 keys. I got 18 time, 18 miss. Let's go, King. I still gotta get my keys done. Apparently I didn't get a key done last week on this rogue at all. I just focused on getting as many ults as I could for the week.
Like Trent the most.
Yeah, apparently. Biggest stuff.
Free spread for blasphemy.
We're alive? We're alive! And Remornia too?
There's a left.
Get these stars out.
There's a right.
Stars are decent. A little scuffed. We're kind of pincered in the middle, but it's okay.
1, 2, get ready.
I got everything walking into King's Morn, so I'm gonna pop off on the boss. Yo, the Frostiki sword? That looks great. Okay, feint. Conjuring, I use feint. Let's see let's see if that does anything. I'll try to use feint more than once though. More like Hellstone. Feint. Maybe that does something.
Mark's coming up top, free spread.
You can pulse in.
Bring us down, bring us down, bring us down.
That was actually my fault right there.
Wait, intermission? Maybe?
I had the thing in the middle that didn't move.
Okay, I died. Unfortunate.
Blasphemy.
Imagine this is about a similar one to the printed above. The handle, as you can see, is Remornia's handle. Oh, okay. I see what you mean by modifying. Yeah, I see what you mean by modifying a little bit. That still looks great.
Somebody just sitting in the middle with Anduin that had a debuff.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, that looks really good either way.
I just came up with
It's slightly modified, but like I wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless you point it out to me. Honestly. The other ones before the current expansion were all square, and those are just always to make it look around. Yeah, I feel you. That still looks great. Like if he didn't mention that was Remornia's handle, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I would have said that looks really close or basically the same. I made a scary Kyrian Pharaoh one-shot the other day, like 45 minutes, another one-shot Necro for an hour. I'm proud of myself. Yo, Kyrian Pharaoh dudes. I feel like I can be the scariest, Kyle. I gotta give that a go once I get my tier. Because with that Berserk, that bleed, I feel like that bleed. I remember back at PTR before the nerfs that bleed. Before they made any nerfs, you would just pop bleed, walk away, and the person would die with a full Kyrian buff. You literally pop every cooldown, pop Berserk, walk away, and it would melt. No, nothing special, no crazy Lego, nothing like that. Just pop bleed, that's it. And then we're done.
Ready, Boston?
A lot of this are really spiky and square, but the Jathas, I did do Jaces, but that one was a learning experience. Yeah, I imagine Jathas is a very complicated blade. Very complex. We did model it though. It's Spike AF. Yeah, it got a lot of little bits. A lot of little bits in that blade. When you don't really think about it until you try to model it and you're like, oh my god, it's got a lot of like intricacies about it. I guess is the best word I could use. Tell myself this one didn't get it modified.
Green move.
So I learned blending out times. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Yeah, boys, peep what Ryan is posting a disc, by the way, whenever you get a chance. We're talking about the blades and stuff. You'll be impressed. How is just if you're doing current dot and use full life and death and restart after the full dots and go roar? Oh, that could be fun. Okay, maybe I'll give it a go. I think that could be really enjoyable. I do need my tier though first. That guy is lacking tier. I don't know my ults. My druid got flux to make tier. Just doesn't get the items to actually make tier.
Take it.
Spread. Stack.
Hey.
Need dark on tank.
Other side, other side. Let's go. Come in. Yes.
We're living? No.
Just get him up.
We're live. We're actually playing.
My stars are
Oh!
glowing, guys.
Oh, you got the helm from FF? Yo, that actually looks so good. Is that a helm from FF? That has to be from FF, right? That looks so good.
Jump off.
Wait, Crane, you gotta peep it. Crane, you tell me if that's a helm from FF. That looks awesome. That's like a Dragoon helm, I think, right? Dragoon helm? Yeah, dude, that's iconic. That's recognizable. That looks awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's FF. That's huge.
There's some people that are time.
The Blaze still learning blending, the originals.
Even if
Okay,
let's
okay,
say
I
the
see.
subgroup, even if they like did the unfortunate
Yo,
thing
that
and
looks so
fall to
sweet.
one side,
That looks
it's still
awesome.
preferable to what we're doing, where it's like people are going to the side.
That's cool as
people are
hell.
going, like kind of behind us. People are going.
The
weird
force set is a
into the
must?
boss.
Yeah, definitely.
Just get them out to the sides. If you have
In
the
car
first
and
two,
full
you should go
dot,
left,
use
second
life
through
and
right,
death.
third
So
through
use
left.
life and death. The is that the faster bleed
The
Lego?
most important thing is just get them to the fucking side of the boss.
Life and death. I want to peep it really quick. Druid. I feel like I should know this. Circle life and death. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say for a second, like, what Lego would you use to like increase the burst? But I guess that makes sense to speed up the bleed. Oh, I'm so... Wait, there's a Warlock staff! Yo! I see what you mean by mess. There's like a lot of colors of blue, red. But that's a Warlock staff right there, man. I look so good. Hope you don't mind if we pop in chat for a second. Chat, this is what I was looking at. Just trying to figure out, like, what am I looking at? Look at it, right? It's a blend of colors. But if you think about it, it's a skull with like a spin, like a circular thing, and like the sides. Warlock, like, artifact weapon staff. Or like one of the reskins. Oh my god, I think it's a hidden one too, right? 1k filaments and uses 5 kilograms so you don't have to change mid-print. Yo, I don't know what filament means when it comes to like 3D printing. So I'll leave it at that. I have no clue what a filament really is. 5 kilograms so you don't have to change mid-print. Okay, okay.
And for barrier.
So it's pretty light then. And Jathus? Yo, that looks sweet. What the? That looks incredible. I feel like there's a part of the chat that I have in Discord and part of the chat I have in the stream. Hope you guys are on Discord though, so you see what I'm talking about in the WoW screen section. Maybe we should have like an art area. I guess there's creative area, right?
Kingsborn 1.
I guess we do have a creative area and didn't think about it. But WoW screen isn't put in there. I think it's perfectly fine. This is WoW stuff. Plastic material used for 3D printing. Okay, okay, okay. I didn't realize. I'm just not knowledgeable about 3D printing whatsoever. Dude, that's the kind of discussions I'm talking about, like cool stuff like that I love when it comes to like rating. Okay, I'm dead.
Take us up.
Swear to God, I thought it was a player, but that was just Jaina blinking.
Get these stars out.
Start to the right. Right. Left.
Stars are a little scuffed, but it's alright. I'm gonna say my cooldowns.
Kingsborn 2, get ready.
The cities were a little scuffed.
Kingsborn 2 now.
You also do use deep focus for Sensei? I was gonna say, like, you just melted that guy. He didn't even stand a chance. I was gonna say, like, what'd you do to him? I didn't realize you deep focused him.
Get ready for
I'm gonna close this for now so I can get some DM.
First set's left.
We didn't kill the ads.
Free spread blasphemy.
Is that timing?
10% too early.
Maybe we shouldn't have broken those ads out then. That might have been me there. That might have been breaking them out really early. Because I came out early and started AoEing these things. What the? Wait a second.
I was downstairs.
The DK blade? That looks sweet. I see what you did with the skull, like the skull. I like it's modified so it's sitting on it.
I need some heals.
Yo, Jathan looks good. This is the first time we did the handle square AF. What's about it for my parts? I have FNAF, Glamic, Freddy's head too. Really? I see what you mean by the handle. It looks good either way, honestly. It's pretty good. I gotta wardrobe some of these, otherwise I'd be overcrowded. I feel ya. I went to 65 for regular item level and to someone on PvP item level. Wow, yeah. The difference between PvE and PvP is pretty massive. 20 item level jump.
I'll just get the ads like close to.
Good thing they're changing the item levels for Dragonflight for PvP, like this scaling. Where just you'll just be able to upscale to the highest item level, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Once you get Conquest gear.
No, we looked at ads with this.
We're trying to make a Deathwing blade. Yo, that would look sweet. That would be an incredible looking blade. I see you got the staff for the priest and the not Jathus, but what's her name? Naifu. I forget the name. Okay. The official name. Zalatath. Deathwing blade will look fantastic, by the way. I like that curve. I see what you're trying to go for. Personal thing? Hell, that's awesome. Thank God. Yeah, it's such a good change. Is the Kyrian leveled? It pumps the sub rating. It does, Reaper. It does. Kyrian is leveled fully. All my covenants are maxed out for my rogue. Yeah, Zalatath. It took me a second. I had to remember it. I had to search my memory for a second. But Reaper, for this fight in particular, Venthyr subtlety is a little bit better because there's a lot of funnel. You want to do a bit of AoE on some of the ads, but you also want to be able to funnel, and Venthyr has a bit better funnel, especially when you play the Venthyr ability of Flagellation. That's just extra raw damage you put up into your single target, and you also get a pretty short cooldown on Direction of Flagellation. Kyrian is generally better, for sure. But with this fight, there's ads, and ads do have to die. It's not like you really pad on the ads or use those ads to calm point for the boss. You will actually like AoE them down because you're trying to nuke them down, but you want to have more single target damage on the first guy. And because you're doing a heavy AoE rotation, Venthyr synergize better with it. It gives you the funnel you need, which lets you do more single target boss damage, but also benefits the AoE. Kyrian does none of that. Because Kyrian, you'll be overshooting those calm points and you won't get any value out of them. That's the biggest issue with Kyrian. But it's not bad. So Venthyr is just the more optimized version. But yeah, normally you would end up playing like Kyrian sub-rogue. It is generally the better rating spec, that's for sure. No disagreements on that at all. I see the FNAF head. I never really got into FNAF that much, but that looks cool. Not finished, but at some point, procrastinating. I feel you. It's you got a lot of projects, my guy. Trust me. I feel you on that one, though. Like, having a bunch of projects working on and not really having a bunch of it finished. Yeah, I know what's it like. Been there. Intro song called? So the intro song, I don't remember the name of it. I know that I have it linked in the description of every single video. The intro, like you mean for the duels? Or the one before, like the when we started the stream. I believe that should be a link in the description of every single normal video. I don't know if it's in the description of the streams. I wouldn't remember anymore though. It's been a bit. Okay, I gotta back up.
Full swap ads.
Pre-spread blasphemy.
What? Oh, there's so little.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a custom on everything.
People are not going to the same spots, so it's kind of hard.
I think it's dead.
Kingsborn 2. Just wipe it up, guys.
Okay. I think we're doing this fight and we're trying to get more
Best you
comfortable,
can,
but
you
you
should
just
still
need
be
some
trying
reps
to
in
go to
here.
your normal, like,
This is like the first time we're actually getting like real reps and stuff. Thanks for letting me share. Not too many know this exists. Yo, that looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's sweet. That's a really cool hobby, honestly, the 3D modeling and stuff. But like, not only are you like putting in like a program to model that out, but then also printing it out. Like you're creating stuff, man. That's really cool. It's really creative. It's great though. Yeah. I like it a lot too. Too many? Yeah. Dude, it's awesome, man. It's really cool. It's really cool. I love stuff like that.
L.
Plus ratio?
It could be a ball ache. Well, yeah,
Hey,
I guess.
Why don't you level resto and get in here, right?
True.
As long as
He scoffed at me, dude.
what's it?
You're trying to literally replace me. Not cool with that.
Can I come in as a resto on Boomify?
You're irreplaceable.
Nothing's more of a ball ache
No, I'm trying to replace
than
me.
Paintsmith. Let's be honest.
Shammy.
That's like the biggest ball ache in the world.
We stacked them last year.
That fight is literally all balls.
Or last extra. I don't know.
Dude, we gotta have to go back to Paintsmith. Now I'm thinking about it. I just thought about it. We gotta have to go back to Paintsmith with 925 season 4.
I didn't even play in Burning Crusade. I was like 10.
Listen, I played in Burning Crusade and we're like the same age.
Wait, that's a lie.
I was 7. Like 17.
Like me and Jen are the same age and I'm like 74.
My god, it's been found. There it is. I was hoping there was nothing crazy in Dragonflight. Like, maybe I was gonna lose it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the fact that we're getting, the fact that we're getting talents, like the revamped talents, to me, it's pretty crazy as is. The fact that we're getting, like, dragon riding, whatever that's gonna be like, that could be really fun. If you were into that. If you mean, like, in terms of fights, in terms of mechanics, yeah. As long as they're fun.
Don't worry, I got a life alert en route to your home.
I'm sure it'll get some crazy, really wacky mechanics. As long as you don't get like a fight where you have to mount on your dragon and fly places. Imagine that in a boss fight where you have to fly from one area to another. That would be cool thematically. I don't think it'll work out as a mechanic though.
You need help down there, babe? No? Okay.
All of us got shadow
Don't
here.
call me Vayne. I can see it now.
Corellius. Corellius.
Die quick.
Die.
If you
Okay.
meme, you also have to play with.
God bless. God bless.
To be fair, that's the first time I fucked up. Last night.
Actually, they're not small for mobile, honestly.
45
These back
goals.
days is so complicated that we played one. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
I guess
incorrect.
it would be possible. I do want it to go back to being more complicated, though,
Hunt you down
personally.
And then that one when you didn't know you had blasphemy.
But if you tell Karen off the bat, like, I don't know, getting a dragon race and a dragon class is pretty crazy as is, because I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be like maybe like Tinker or something being added, something that was expected. But a dragon-themed expansion, then a dragon race, which I saw was really weird. Dragon class, which I thought really interesting. I thought it was good. Control the camera view on mobile won't be fun in PvP. Oh yeah, no, yeah, forget about that. Yeah, there's no way you'll be able to really control camera in PvP. That'll be impossible. I think maybe if you play like the game like super far out, zoomed out, like an angle, and maybe like you do push to move, like, you know, click to move type of mechanics. Maybe I could see something like that for PvP. But yeah, that would be interesting. As rich players, the old man, I know, right?
Probably not.
No. You think it's like gonna be that other
I reckon eventually it'll be on Xbox, maybe. I could see it at some point. I prefer PC, but given the Microsoft owns WoW now, no one thought it'd be under the roof. I know, right? So weird. It's definitely pretty weird.
Okay.
Definitely weird.
Give him a dickin'. Be in this barrier. Pre-spread.
There's the Pokemon nostalgia walking around with Battle Mind blowing. Hell yeah, dude. If 14 is a PlayStation, yeah. I think it's doable. I think there's some slight difference between WoW and 14 for like gameplay wise. I think 14 is, I want to say slower, but I know that's not how some people believe when it comes to 14. Like the off GCD, on GCD abilities. I feel like generally, even with the on GCD, off GCD abilities, it's still technically slower, but might not even be that. It might be the design of some of the mechanics, maybe some of the fight mechanics.
Spread for blasphemy?
But I don't know. I also haven't done like the end game content in that game either. So maybe like they get so crazy, it's like it might be pretty difficult for me to like wrap my head around. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say, like I haven't seen some of the harder fights and the mechanics.
Look it up.
I guess what I've seen so far, I'm like, okay, I could see that being done on a console. But maybe there's like some really tough mechanics that'll like break that stereotype. I guess the best way to put it. I just don't have that extensive experience with the game though. Virtual Impossible to have made pro models? It's more Virtual Impossible or have made pro models. Yo, Ryan, my guy, those will look fantastic by the way, my man. Those look great. Get some Z's, good luck with Andy. Yo, thanks so much for going by, Tony. Appreciate ya. Oh, speaking about time, it's 11. We got about an hour, boys. Any progression so far? We didn't really see intermission. I want to see if we can see intermission 1 by tonight. Unless we're going to be here tomorrow, I think, doing this. So we're no longer re-clearing. I think it's going to be over the push at that point. Thank you for showing us, Ryan, though. I do appreciate it, man. If you find it could do better rating, that could be a better rating. I mean, honestly, maybe, right? If it's down to like mechanics or down to like mobility or timing, I feel like you could do stuff like that. But yeah. Nice, you could imagine playing WoW. Imagine playing WoW on the MB. Dude, that'd be interesting. Grip fell apart. I'm sorry about that, King. I'm sorry about that. Just haven't been a lucky night, man, right? Haven't been a lucky night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So 14 is more complicated than WoW. Okay. Well, if 14 is more complicated than WoW, then yeah, I could see them making WoW mobile console. I mean, technically it's doable. Like people have been able to play Gladiator and have been able to do mythic bosses and controller before.
In the barrier.
People have like Reddit posts about it. Or posted maybe on Twitter. Somebody playing the game with high level using a controller. Like I think there was a priest back in BFA that played like at 2800 as a holy. Oh.
King's War 1.
It's still hard to imagine it. I don't know. Because I tried like trying to play WoW on a controller for like a video. Questing and stuff, dungeons, I think it's doable. Like maximize the damage, I think it's really weird. But could somebody do it? Technically, it's still hard to wrap my head around it, I guess.
You can send us up whenever.
Spread. Stack.
Hey. I was like 3 bars, but 2 in WoW, where it's possible, but I'm a casual. Yeah, I think it'll. I think the only way we'd really know is.
Wipe it out because we're not gonna have our stuns up top.
I don't know. I guess I would have. I feel like a better response of whether I think it would be possible or not if I got to see what endgame rating is like for FF. If I got to like really see and experience what endgame rating is the hardest raids in FF, then I think I'd be able to give it more of like a. What am I trying to say? More of like a informed answer, I guess. There was just really an LFG for 2s trying to push 600 for full challenge. 2 said, I got a knife with a feral controller player. He died a lot. Okay. So you literally said he's a controller player? Huh. I mean, that guy, was he like, what, 1600? I don't know. I think it's possible. I think it's doable. I don't think everybody can do it. I think it takes a lot of practice, but we'll have to wait and see. I got bored. I got bored. Not bored, but like I ended up back in WoW. Fair enough. Fair enough. I played Wrath of the Lich King with a controller when my bear for arrays was chill. I used some macros to make controls easier, especially targeting was bad back then. Yeah, I imagine. And back then, I'm sure WoW like had a freak out of like, wait, you're trying to do what input commands? Because you basically had to like jerry-rig it for Wrath of the Lich King. Now he was like 1500. I mean, you got to 1500 playing Convoke. Was it Convoke? Night Fae? I mean, I guess like if you play Night Fae Convoke and go for the resolve trinket that gives you immunity to CC, I could maybe see somebody getting away with a couple of one-shots using controller. I maybe could see something like that. But I don't know. I think the highest use medium for it got like 1600 or so. Fair enough. Super frustrated Paladin. Yeah. Yeah, in Arena, like every little thing, you gotta be like super careful with everything. It's a lot of things to keep track of. And like a single class, if they, the way that they play, it all depends on the matchup too. Some classes are more of a hard counter to another. And there's only so much you can do about it. So I feel in that. It used to be like that for Rogues and Death Knights. It just felt like for a while, like it just felt like I couldn't do anything against them. There's definitely a learning curve to it. It takes time and just practice. That's all we really can really ask for. And it's, even in some cases, like for some classes, depending on what you play, there's still going to be like a learning curve just on how to deal with that one class in particular.
1-1.
Made the scan move, 100 scan fight back, and die to dots. 100 pounds on the penalty. I think it could definitely feel that way, but that's where it's like experience comes in. I don't really know how to describe Paladin penalty. I guess the only way to describe Paladin penalty is, well, they got immunity, but then it's like outside of the immunity, they got nothing else really. Unless you mean like Holy Paladin, and then it's like, okay, that's a little different, but I see what you mean though.
These guys just die. They're almost done.
Oh my god, subtlety is really good for that part. Oh no, that was so good. Hey. Okay. Okay, I thought you wanted to be for me to connect with the tank and just like we cut a wrench. So like, hey, I made a mistake. By the time I realized what it's trying to do.
Kingsborn 2, get ready.
Shadow step, boys, let's go. That was a good step. I'm with you, man. Yeah, I feel ya. Okay, faint and hope that maybe does something. Wait, dungeon?
Upstairs, get ready for stars.
Did faint actually do something for me? Wait, we're gonna cloak that now? I think faint helped. And then cloaked helped. I could have been wrong. I think, Sanjay, I think you're right about faint though. I think that did help. So what am I dying to actually?
Come here, come to me.
I'm taking damage to Hullbreaker. Now is Hullbreaker a dot or is it just an AoE? If it counts as like a radiation AoE, then you could definitely faint it. If it's like a dot, then I don't know if I can really reduce it that much.
Oh, did somebody die before that last stream went out?
I mean, I literally just used the middle melee.
I'm not the most amazing player, but then again, I'm best friends and Arms Warrior main and play Hunter. Oh yeah, as a Warrior Hunter, if you play like twos as a Warrior Hunter, yeah. There's gonna be some classes that are definitely gonna be like a bit of a matchup. That's for sure. I think it's doable, but like you're basically trying to like roll somebody over before they pop anything. But as an Arms Warrior and a Marksman, like two classes that don't really have that much self-killing, it's definitely gonna be rough. It's a double DPS, so you can't climb much unless you play disc? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, plus you're playing like two classes that don't really have that survivability. Like a Paladin can bubble and heal, a Mage has Ice Block, Druid has healing, Shaman even has healing. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for sure. Oh, they're talking about the whole break of that. Oh, that'll be a different story. Fair enough, yeah. I think the damage is the dimensions rating AoE. Okay, I will start with the feint at the very beginning, just because I got nothing. Like as I'm phasing into it, I can hit with a feint, so I'm not taking damage immediately, and then I can rotate a cloak, and by then I should be maybe hopefully stabilized. Only my one friend? Okay.
ERT disagrees, but that's okay. I'm glad you were ready.
Yeah, PvP is a bit of a wild west unless you have like somebody showing you the ropes.
Clayton, you just do it first.
Okay.
Which sometimes happens, you know. Sometimes you do some arenas and you find somebody who wants to keep playing with you and you add each other on Discord or whatever. Or just keep playing. But yeah, if you're just learning on your own, it's definitely a wild west. Anything and everything can happen. I yoinked it.
King's 1-1.
He has no idea. I don't think Snap realized what happened. I just stepped on him.
AOE incoming.
Oh, we were a lot better with the stars just now. That was really clean.
Oh, we need to swap tats. Just range.
Get a summon on Bob. Get ready for stars. Stars coming.
Almost said they better go off too. Those are just BGs. It's one of those things that went over the years. Yeah, it's one of those things where you just gotta throw yourself on the deep end, and you'll get comfortable with it. Okay, so here we feint as you're going in. We take a little bit less DM.
Get ready for
Or maybe
stars
Hullbreaker's the dot. Cloak.
Make sure we get our stuns.
Hop defensive downstairs.
Is it this one's you?
Blasphemy.
Yep.
Break us out down.
Yeah, please break us out. Maybe.
We are still here. Okay.
Okay, we did.
Okay.
I think they're dead up top though.
That was perfect that time.
Okay. Go ahead, Clay.
But the more you throw yourself into the deep end in PvP, the more you throw yourself into PvP situations, the better you get over time. Because then you start paying attention to like, okay, well, where can I use my cooldowns? And they're like, okay, well, I see this class do this thing. Like, we probably got wings. Okay, be very careful of that. All right, when the mage is literally set on fire, be careful of that. And then eventually it becomes from like the visual things to like watching the separate buffs. Okay, I see this buff on this guy. That means I'm just gonna hold my cooldowns because he got a defensive rolling. Or you see like, okay, rogue press feint. I'm just gonna hold up my damage and then maybe stun him after the feint is gone, type of deal. And then you get full value in damn. A lot of things like that. Get yourself a pocket priest. I mean, you can do that too. Yeah, get yourself a pocket healer, and then you can like, you know, play the game and figure out the damage and what you're supposed to do to kill somebody. That could work out too, actually. That probably works out even better. Anytime in a minute. Let's go, dude. Huge. For him, I gotcha. Let's go. Hell yeah. So Thondrian, it looks like maybe it's a dot. I am gonna still feint just because going into that. Maybe I can feint the King's Mourn just so I can reduce damage taken. If anything else to do that, gives you for sure. Was it Cold Tyrann? Let's go, dude. Play Disc and his Arms Warrior. Cold Tyrann. Oh my god, yeah, that'll be so good. Knocking him out of the way. Still such a very underrated racial. I remember there was a this Kyrian, actually even before Kyrian, I think it was in BFA that was playing this. an arcane mage that played Kultiran, and I saw him a lot on the ladder when I went to 2s. Actually, when me and Tay were playing like a 2400, I saw that guy a lot there, and he was just a monster. He was using all the cheesy things before anybody else. He popped his, what is it, arcane power together with a Mechagon Blasted Trinket, but now it was bugged by other abilities. It's incredibly powerful. Because that would get buffed up by, the Mechagon Trinket damage would be buffed up by all your buffs and debuffs. So you pop overwhelming, not overwhelming power, but I guess arcane power together with the overpowered PvP talent. It is just a monster. It was really good at the whole culture and punch it thing.
Who else? One ad, it looks like.
It's fine.
Take a sip.
Is that a little too early for you guys? For some of you?
Yes. Yeah.
Just continue doing the damage you were doing before. There's some people that swap that. I'll keep this one.
Bye, Super.
That's my fault at the end. I thought I targeted.
What the fuck?
Use the melee with the yellow stirple.
Actually, just wipe the raid.
That was my fault at the end there. I thought I targeted
God
orc.
damn it.
I need to go a little
Your
slower
arms
with
aren't
that.
that long, Mr. Hollow.
The last two pulls, our damage up top on the ads was like pretty good. Like the way we swapped to it.
I thought I targeted the orc. I swear to God, my mouse went over the orc, the mage, and left clicked them. And I pressed Shadow Step without checking to see who I'm targeting. We're actually okay that pull, and I just wiped us. Okay, alright. Okay, dude. Alright, Nomi, where are you at? We got another clip for you. I swear to God I targeted him. I swear to God I clicked him. I swear to God my mouse went over him and I clicked him. I swear to God I clicked him. Chat, I just need to use the rate. I just need to use this. I just need to use this right here. Target him like this. Target orc through here, not through in-game. It's the worst. Haymaker's fun. It's incredibly good. It's fun of the match. So Rogue, whatever got on me, I'll punch him away. It was fun to get him off the map. Oh, bridge. Oh my God, dude. LM, I bet that was your favorite spot to hang out in. Imagine being a holy priest now. Just mind control somebody, put him there, hit him with a stun, walk up, haymaker him off. It just, you're done. You don't got to deal with him at all. Haymaker is annoying. It is so good though. Normal, heroic, mythic. It is mythic. Yeah, Haymaker is a blast. I'm so glad they got such a cool racial. You make this Kulturan big burly man. You know what I mean? Big burly Kulturan boys. You know, like, all right, what's gonna be his racial? He punches you real hard, real far. Dude. It's a knockback. It's so good. Isn't it like a 2.5 minute cooldown or something? It's like, I think it's either 2 minute cooldown or 2.5. It's some long. If it's a minute or minute and 50, then I'll be very surprised, honestly. 30k Star Surge with a Duelist Monk. Oh yeah, that's huge. Speaking about monks, they actually have a one-shot apparently. I want to try that for myself. I think I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Want to try it now that Conquest caps are uncapped. I think Gear in a Monk would be really easy. I think it'd be super fun to do in my free time. Let's see if it's possible. How viable is it? I think you have to play Celerity? One of those two. Remember the name. It's freaking easy. I need a guild. Yo, you do, Dustin. You do. Honestly, take some time when you can. Start searching for a guild. WoW Logs is like a way for you to look for guilds as well. Maybe check out WoW Logs. Make a profile there so you can maybe start apping. Because you can at least look at the guilds on your server that are recruiting, go looking. Even get into like a casual, like heroic guild, honestly. Better than nothing.
They're almost done. Go ahead and start killing ads. We need to die like in 3 seconds if we can. Hard swap.
Holy fuck.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Blasphemies.
We got a light. Oh, is that just me? Okay, I'm dead. Oh, okay. So it looks like Nick and Spork. I think one of them died with a buff. So at least I can cloak it.
Flip it up, guys.
Okay, we'll tank that.
We can't afford to lose blasphemy, folks. Like every pull.
Unfortunate.
Communicate. I didn't hear a single
does he
word
mean?
get called out there during that intermission when people are like frantically looking
When he
for a
changed the
partner.
KT on my Hunter, I kind of wish they could have played with the skin culture. I
Oh, the
mean,
dev had
maybe
done
when
it
BFA
even
was
before.
out, I was like, that's how we turned the culture we got, but started working at home. Going all, yeah, I feel ya. Why, Blizz?
Whoever Melee was over by like circle side and just kind of like stood there looking around. Use your microphone.
I can't wait to actually be able to swap over to one of my characters back to Kulturan. Probably maybe my druid actually, because he used to be Kulturan for a while. Maybe one of the other characters. Maybe Dal Thick can become a Kulturan, be a Kulturan shaman. I mean, that would look fantastic. But I definitely want to get Kulturan back. I want to get a Lightforge, Void Elf once the cross faction thing is up. I want to diversify my characters a little bit. Maybe get a Night Elf or two. I think they'd be really fun. Human Shaman at some point. I don't know about Human Shaman, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility because they do have like what Rykul that do have shamanism behind them. So like a human learning a shamanism, like I don't know, magic elements, being bound with the elements. I don't really know how would you describe it. I could see it. Look at me haste. I give me haste again. I just want to play as a dragon and the new talent system. Can't wait for hybrid builds. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the Dustin. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of hybrid builds people will be able to make. Hopefully there'll be a lot of variety. It looks just from looking at the talents themselves, just at the restoration joy talent stream and the boomy, I guess, because we did get a little bit of that.
Take whatever you're taking.
It looked like druids will be able to get a lot of hybrid potential out of it.
Get in this
So I wonder what other classes are going to be able to get. It's going to be so exciting. I cannot wait. I think that Barry died really fast, by the way.
It was just Jaina.
Here's one.
Mess it up. On Forge.
Pipe it up.
Already? Okay, never mind.
I would have been able to get to my person if someone just didn't stand in the middle.
That was Jaina.
No, they were.
Jaina.
I was in soul shape. I just broke it. I went to the
Walker
back
can really mess up since he proved that it was giving out one shots now. Yeah, for real. So it's not that they are giving him one shots. It's more like when Rookie, I think, was able to put a one shot build together using all the buffs that they got to Fist of Fury. And you basically are trying to buff up Fist of Fury as much as possible. It looked like when Rookie was able to get 36k ticks of Fist of Fury a pop. So that's like a third of someone's health bar, a little bit over than that. So imagine like you Fist of Fury channel like 36k, and that's a non-crit apparently. So imagine if that crits, that's a whole health bar. So, or at least basic a whole bar, that's 60,000. So depending on how geared you are, that is a whole health bar. Can't wait to break the crap out of my druid. Yeah, have fun with it, man. I got a challenge for my shaman, but I don't like the races they can use. Yeah, I really like the challenge mode for that one. That looked like back in Mop. That one looked really cool. Really cool. I don't think it might be boring for Demon Hunter. Yeah, Demon Hunter only has tank and DPS specs, but maybe because like they had a lot of Dustin. They had a lot of cool Azurite trades. They had a lot of like
born or something.
Self-heal abilities. They have
I'm just finding
Azurite traits.
Keep everyone happy, dude.
He's the new Tony.
Wait, who said
I don't have the week.
What's this? They had artifact weapon traits. They had not as much of like detailed in terms of like the different talents and the different passives that they had before. But I'm sure Blizzard can come up with something because they did come up with artifact weapons for them back then. And some of the traits were pretty good.
Wait, what did you ask, Jen? I'm sorry. I heard the first part, then I heard the
believe.
meme part.
Who the quote was from? It doesn't matter.
Oh, I think that one was from the Bible.
The like fun part of the Bible, or like the fire?
Probably the cringe part.
Yeah, okay. Being the spirit.
I think they only can leech passively. They used
Red.
to. Nowadays they don't really have it anymore. Are we dominant 5 bits? Go for it, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That could be in the whole clear.
Kingsmorn 1.
What's the worst with the talents? It looks like they're set and primed to take feedback from the community because they're going to be releasing the talents apparently before the alpha, whatever that's going to be. So at least they're primed to like take feedback when it comes to talents, which is really good to see. Because they did take a lot of feedback for patch 9.2. Hopefully they'll continue that.
Swap that. They're pretty low. Just making them quick.
Blasphemy's correctly here. Stars. First to the left. Good.
We love chat.
Just
This is a
to
good
the
step.
right.
Okay,
Next
the
up to
downstairs
left.
phase we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful for.
You guys are fucking gamers. Get ready for Kingsmorn.
I'm literally so hard right now from that.
There hasn't been
Alright.
a single point in this poll that I'm a classy.
Fein does.
Kingsmorn 2.
I don't think Fein does anything.
I love this fucking guild.
The stars. First set left. First set left. Good, good. You guys are gamers. Second set to the right. We're fucking doing it, fam. Next set to the left. I believe. Pre-spread up top for blasphemy. Get it going. Get that spread.
Break us.
Break out, break out.
Break ads? Oh, wait, hold on, chat. If we break apart,
Need to get this
if we break us fast enough,
We need help.
Coming out!
we're dead.
Help.
Okay, we're okay, but then we died.
That was the fucking poll.
Oh, dude, that was gonna be the Polchitz intermission. That was close.
You guys saying we need help?
Ah, man. I don't know, playing Demon Hunter, Shammy on lock.
Add that one in downstairs.
Yeah. Rogues can get passive leech and hunters? Passive, yeah. Hunters can with a pet. And rogues with leech and poison, but it's a talent. Demon Hunters used to have baseline with metamorphosis, but I don't know.
Super.
I wonder if they'll bring it
with
back
your
to them.
boob, would that get it enough of the way?
I wonder if they would be able to get like sigils as a Havoc
you
Demon
think double
Hunter.
boots necessary?
Imagine like being a Havoc Demon Hunter with a silent sigil in PvP. How cool would that be? You imprison a healer, then you drop down the silent sigil on him. How much CC would you have? I think it'd be kind of cool.
Because we're having an issue, it seems like.
Because I imagine like they'll have abilities that crisscross
from
from one another. I'm sure they'll have some stuff when it comes to like Demon's Bite and Shear and stuff like that. Yeah, of course I do remember Symbiosis. Anybody that played Mr. Pandaria, dude, Symbiosis is literally the ability of Mr. Pandaria. If anything anyone remembers about pandas and Pandaria is, besides the pandas, Symbiosis. I don't think they'll ever have ability skill as that. That was really fun. The different buffs and debuffs you would give to depending on the class that you would pair with. Some were not great, but a lot of them were good. A lot of really interesting ones.
Give it a shot.
It was so funny, dude. It was great. Imagine like being a restoration druid. You walk into arena, somebody's getting you low, you pop an ice block, and everyone's like, I guess he's just gonna heal. But as you load yourself up full of hots, no one can stop you, no one can touch you. It is actually incredible.
I don't think it's a grip issue. I think it's a dodging swirls as it gets gripped issue, which is not something you play against.
I just need some armor kits. 1 or 2. Or not. Okay. No stamina. I'm okay with that. Armor kit. Could buy some fast enough. Is that it? I think it's it. 15. Wait, did I pay 30,000 for that? I think I just overpaid. I think I paid 30,000 for fusion armor kits, or 3,000 for fusion armor kits. But it still seems like a lot. I might have bought way too many. Watch me like I open up and it's like 115 armor kits in there. I could totally see that. I'm afraid now.
Free spread.
Okay, where's my racial? We gotta literally cantrips so we can open up our mail. Okay, we got 15. Okay, so I did. So maybe there was somebody just jipping me out. I feel like I got ripped out. There's 3.3k for 15 of them. They're so inexpensive though. Why did I pay 3,000 for 15 armor kits? That seems so inexpensive. I don't know. Maybe just me. Maybe I'm a cheap one. But damn. 15 for 3,000 seems a little too much. Do you have a immune PvP talent? Yeah, load yourself up with HOTS and just strand. Yeah, I guess now you can do that. I guess it technically did add that back in the game, didn't they?
Damage on ads. Hold.
Oh god.
Wait, no.
I'm turtled with that. Can we kill it? Nope, no, good luck.
Careful.
Okay, I think we made a mistake there. I don't think we killed all the stuff downstairs. You're gonna have to be very, very careful with the ads. Okay, it's reset.
I just imagine you being super sad near pasta.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
it just like disappeared while I was about to clear all the dead.
Mimnark got sent up early.
Paladins had Leech like a healing. Like healing since classic they removed Seal of Judgment Light. Oh yeah. They had like a baseline leech baked into that, didn't they? It's like a leech. It wasn't like a real leech stab, but it was like a leech of sorts. You're right. It's more like a proc to heal yourself, I think. But yeah, I wonder maybe they'll bring seals. Oh, that could be something they bring to Paladin. They just bring them seals. And hopefully they bring in like Innervate as a utility. I hope all Paladins will be able to pick up Divine Favor. Imagine picking up Divine... Okay, maybe not Divine Favor. What is it called? Aura Mastery. Imagine picking up Aura Mastery as a red. How cool would that be? How insane would that be? What makes Demon Hunters and Boomies mad when they burst into the RPGs? True. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do think it gives Innervate like a good, interesting value to bring into PvP though, like as a defensive down, not just a utility. Because normally Druids it would pop Innervate, it wasn't what's channeling fully, you would pop it just to add an extra hot to all the hots you were already using. So now you have a potential to like channel it fully because it gives you an immunity, because the longer you channel, you stay immune. Which gives you an interesting way of like escaping, it gives him a bit of that tankiness. I think it's cool, and I think we should continue adding like PvP talents that give like, you know, real gameplay changes. I think that one was game changing to the point where like, well, rest of Druids are gonna run it. Man, can't type. You good? You good, Micah. Don't worry about it. I feel you though. I did read you. Okay. They did have a talent that gives you 10% passive, and you get 20% your meta. Or is that a bad pick? It's not a bad pick. I was just saying that Demon Hunters used to have that, like at least a 25% in meta baseline. Right now they don't have like any leech besides the talent. That was not a bad pick if you're looking for like such survivability. Although I do think immunity can probably be stronger, at least in Mythic Pluses and in rating. Immunity can definitely be stronger, unless you don't need immunities anywhere at all. But immunity can be stronger. In PvP, I think immunity is also stronger, especially against like bursty classes. Like if facing against a rogue, as long as you can pre-immune their burst, or like immune as your heal gets CC'd, it can give you a little bit of that survivability.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
Right. No.
Uh-oh. 2 dead? 3 dead?
Shockwave.
Kingsborn 1. We have no Izzo. It's just to go again.
Unfortunate. You can take damage while using checkability. I think they needed it at the time though. Like to be fair, I think at the time they were like a little bit lacking on defense, and they did need something like that. I don't know if they still need it. I'm sure they'll adjust it after they get their new talents all set up. Because I think right now adjusting classes a little too early before 9-5 might be like a little bit too early. Better get the new talents to see what class utilities are going to be, and then adjust it afterwards. Be like, okay, now it's a little stronger, now it's a little weak, or whatever. But I'm really excited to see like what we get in Dragonflight. Like if Druids can pick up, like a Feral Druid can pick up Innervate, which in my mind is kind of big. That's kind of huge. It's a raid utility that only Boomkin and Resto has. You can have that as a Guardian Druid. You can have that as a Feral if you end up grabbing it. And hopefully with that innervate, you'll maybe give up on like, I don't know, Interrupt or Bash or something. But you gain a raid utility where you can't always stun in raids. That could be cool. Not really Resto Druid are good with Arm Bark too, my god. Do you think so? Do you think they're fine with just Arm Bark? Don't need that? Maybe.
Certain soul-shaped yak, it looks like. The yak gamer in here?
I'm a motherfucking llama.
Well, jumping on missing what's going on. So basically, we're if certain players are dead by before the intermission fight, then we basically might as well wipe and go again.
Oh, pocket.
We're on the wipe and when we know like we can't continue. We don't have maybe somebody DPS or maybe we don't have somebody in CC because there's a lot of little roles they usually do during an Anduin fight. Like we have dudes that are using their CC, doing key moments in order to control the ads so they don't cast. And of course, there's the damage part of it too. Like if certain members are just dead and we'll need their damage for certain unique parts of the fight. Then if they're dead by before like intermission 1 or before the Kingsmorn 1, we just go again.
Free spread.
Because if we want to have them for that part of the fight, then we might as well like redo. Ooh.
Augers.
Crowds and boss to kill each other? Oh no.
I don't know what's worse, this boss or Halondrous.
Jump off.
Yeah, so now we have 2 healers dead at this point. Like we kind of need all the healers.
This is
Because we have 5 healers.
Hope that it's gonna last longer.
Get it, because Hopebreaker.
Glad we got another Mythic Plus? I know. I was actually surprised we did get one. I thought we wouldn't. I thought we wouldn't. I was thinking like maybe they just go to another leather or like a cloth or something. They needed a male class though, so it's about time. And they're giving them some of the coolest mogs I've ever seen. First back later was also Leech. You have like 2 HP back and crit, and internal as an internal CD of 3 seconds. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that was technically like a leech. It was like a it was like a proc to heal, but technically it's a leech. Like it's essentially the same thing. What I feel on that. Back leader, I'm surprised that that one isn't part of the I guess that's a PvP talent, so I guess the one where they add into PvE, but maybe at some point. The PvP Demon Hunter was so OP. Go finding PvE.
Like 38 full then.
PvP Demon Hunter was so OP, it takes to expose and bring it down to acceptable Alola.
Yeah.
Ah, you good, you good, you good.
Frosting on it.
Yeah, the Demon Hunters, I mean, it's a new expansion, and they're gonna have a new class be good. There's no way they're gonna let a new class they recently got out to be bad. There's no way. But at least for the first month of the new expansion, the new class, Evoker, is gonna be the best in single target, AoE, and healing. And then they're gonna be top 5. They're not gonna be bottom, they're always gonna be top 5. They're always gonna be good. You're definitely not gonna be bad. Far from it.
People minds in the gutter took it to a whole different direction.
So, cookie.
Yeah, calm.
Sorry, please don't go away. Don't worry, man. I'm sure someone would eat it.
What the?
Get the fucking back.
They bully Memnarch.
That one, Mem, probably is one of the fortune.
We love Memnarch though.
Remember, if you're memeing, you still gotta play good.
Please don't fucking kill each other with this shit. This heroic mechanic.
Come here, Memnarch, I'm gonna tickle your butthole.
LFR mechanic, brother.
This mechanic's in LFR?
Yes, sir, but it doesn't one-shot you.
Yeah, but in LFR, you don't die when you hit people without it.
Let's go practice.
One. Oh, yeah, look at that vibe.
Oh god, what am I taking damage to?
Swapped ads.
Damn it, my mark's in up early again.
Was that a little too soon?
Yeah, at least for me.
Like, time to kill was fine.
Left gang, right gang.
It was bad.
Left gang. Res the pasta gang.
Psycho, yo, what's up, my guy? Psycho just messaged me on Real ID, said, watch your stream, dude. I miss you, buddy. What you been up to? I miss you enjoying the duels, man. Oh, I forgot to feign that. I don't even know if that does anything, honestly.
Pop off when they get like 80, 90.
Stars. Left gang. Right gang. Why are you on the side gang?
I was doing ads, so just brain dead. Need a stun on these. I'm dead.
Get us out.
On the bot.
Kill him. Nice. Get us out.
Come here.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Oh, yeah, add your goons.
Pull us out.
No.
We're dead.
Holy
Unfortunate.
fuck.
We tried the best.
Damage was it?
EU Friday? Yeah, it is, Psycho. EU Friday, same time. It'll be 5 p.m. EST. It starts 5 p.m. EST. So I don't know what time zone you're in, but if you type in like 5 p.m. EST, like East Coast Standard Time, East Standard Time, or East Coast Standard Time, EST, into like whatever your current time zone. That might give you a bit of an idea. It's a little late over in the EU, but it is the same time as normally, yeah. Dude, I miss you. What you been up to, my guy? He'll never display no time in the key. Ah, come on. The curse continues. Yo, King, I don't think tonight is the night, man.
Let me know when your despair is.
I forgot to ask. What's up, Ryan? Was there hundreds of power of dragons ever since a taste of Terra's Rest? Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about the dragon flying, dude. I wonder how dragon flying is gonna be, because they're really excited about it, so got me excited about it, honestly.
Like 5 to 10 seconds.
I still need to take away some damage and more healing or something. Right now, maybe.
Really hard to say.
Are you EU or an A? I'm an A. I live in an A, but I do hang out with EU boys a lot. You know, I try to stream. I was gonna say like adjust my stream time for the EU boys, but I don't really do that. I really just kind of organize it around the time that I have. Because I did put up a vote one time, like, what is it? Hey EU, should I adjust my stream time to you guys? What would you prefer? And like, you do your thing. We'll figure it out. We want to watch it, but like, you don't. You know, just do your time. Whenever you want to do it, so I've just been doing that. I do want to do more stuff with the EU boys, though. I was originally going to have some alts on the EU, but I ended up getting one of every class on an A. So, managing all this alts on an A is tough enough. I do want to get some alts on the EU at some point. I think maybe for the next expansion, I'll focus on that. I'll have some of my alts over on an A, some alts over on EU, so I can play with both crowds. But I wanted to like be able to play characters full-heartedly. It's just there's always a little bit of lag to deal with when it comes to playing on EU as an A, or vice versa. But I think the expansion definitely. I think it'd be fun to have an evoker on EU. Wait, I'm sorry. Izza walked at me and then had to walk around me. I thought Izza was it a purple buff? And I thought you had purple buff, but he's a yellow buff. I backed up. I was like, oh, don't touch me. I'm surprised like our circles overlap but we didn't collide. I'm very surprised. But I'm an A. I'm an A. It's like the most roundabout way of saying it, but I am an A. What does all the damage, by the way?
Can you take care of it? It's
free spread.
Pretty close.
I got him.
Stars, get these out.
As long as it stands still, I can step on him. We got one guy down. We think we should be okay, honestly.
2, get ready.
Time, 17 minutes left. Second boss, 8 expires, he leaves. Did he say anything? Did he make a mistake or something? I do hate that though. Blizzard really does need to. I don't know how to fix that. Honestly, I don't know how they would be able to fix it. But they have to do something. Because doing nothing is definitely not the play.
Seated.
Bro, oh.
Light.
We're done.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're almost dead there. Oh, we're almost down with that ad. I think I died. We did have one guy down though. I wonder if the new class can fly their self. Yeah, so they mentioned something like the new class will eventually be able to earn a dragon companion to ride, but they will also be able to dragonfly in the Dragon Isles naturally themselves. Because you're a dragon with wings, so you'll be able to do dragon flying. And eventually when they expand dragon flying to everybody else, similar to how Worgen, mount up and then run a dragon, like as a drag thief, I guess you'll just be able to sort of like mounting up. Like a druid, you'll just be able to go like mid-air and then start dragon flying or dragon gliding, whatever they call it. Honestly, so many people playing the game, it's kind of dead now. Dude, hopefully for either 925 with the cross faction, allowing people swap over to Alliance, I think that'd be really, really fun. And then with the new expansion, I think, maybe with season 4, they'll bring a bunch of people back too. But definitely for the new expansion, we're gonna have a resurgence of players, man. Definitely. Sold. NA baby, my brother. Yeah, not much. I think I'm doing those RBGs and my duelist gear. Spam BGs. Can't wait for the next expansion. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm actually doing a little bit. I mean, the spec of outlay is actually kind of decent now, so I've been doing a bit of PvP here and there. Me and Tay still got to do some games together. We haven't done since last week, I think, or a week before that. I think so. Since last week, I think. But we got to push this season. I think it'd be fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought I maybe shadow struck him a little too early. I'm gonna whiff the tank to give us a pull. That's huge though, my guy.
Be in this barrier. Increase red.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
Kingsborn 1.
Started moving a little bit, so I hope maybe like I will be able to still tag him before we move too far. Because you want to collide the yellow circles into purple circles. Now the purple buff and hit the yellow buff. So if he's moving, my shadow step will like have a bit of a delay because it spawns behind him. But if it's constantly moving, like I don't know, could have been bad. This is the best way I can explain it.
You saw we doing on that too. You want to swap? Right now?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out early.
I'm turtle tanking.
We're still fine here if we do blast reflector.
I don't think we kill the big guy.
Hey, watch it.
Oh. One thing dead, healer dead. What is more people? Yeah, I feel ya. Solid. Yeah, I think the new class and new race is gonna be really cool. I'm surprised that they decided to go like as crazy with a whole like dragon race dragon class. Gotta go have a good stream, bro. Yo, thanks for dropping in, Psycho. I appreciate you, my man. Have yourself a good one, my guy. I know you're watching before EU and it's pretty late over there, but I appreciate it, my man.
Is just getting
thanks so much for popping in.
First, and then
hope you're having a good one.
Even though the ad is basically no health,
but I originally told, and I think I said this so many times now when I'm streaming, but I told Karen when we were watching the announcement, right before the announcement like started playing, I like the 5-minute mark or the 5-minute wait, 4-minute wait, last minute actually, maybe even. I told Karen, they really got to do something big for the suspension. I don't know what the next expansion is going to be, but they got to do something big. They got to really do something really out of the blue, out of nowhere, really something major. And I honestly felt like the dragon class and dragon race was like is a combo that I was not expecting. It's 5 AM here. Probably go to bed soon. Yeah, if you guys gotta go to bed, you guys gotta bed. Don't worry about it.
From people who would come in into
you guys gotta peel out for the night. Don't worry about it at all. We're gonna be ending in 4 minutes anyway. So if you guys want to chill for 4 more minutes, you can. But yeah, we're gonna be probably do like 1 or 2 more pulls, I think, and then we're done. Got a bit of progression. Definitely gotta clean up the rest of this. I mean, and hopefully we'll learn for progression tomorrow. If I'm not in, if I'm like sitting, they decide to swap me out, then let's see if we don't stream or stream tomorrow. But this is fun, dudes. This was chill, man. I enjoyed this. hanging out with the boys, chilling, chatting, wiping. I mean, you know, we're all learning the fight, but while we were learning, it doesn't have to be a bad time at all. Still hunting. Check out one more cover up for a bow. Go for it. Go for it. I think personally, they could bounce back.
Yeah, sorry.
Unless they return a Illidan in the books,
I
and
couldn't
it sets
click
a
it.
light. I want to see that. I don't know if they will do that,
like 5
but that'd be
rounds.
cool though to bring Illidan back. I thought they did some really cool stuff with Legion and Illidan and the whole light and him becoming the child of light and him trying to avoid the destiny. I think that could be cool as hell. I love that cinematic with Zerali, I think it was, right? That one Naru. That looks sick. That was awesome. I really like the idea, the whole concept of like the light is just a force like any other. It's not like good or evil. I know it's like it's been done before by games and movies and stuff, but I was just a fan. I was just so excited when I watched it. It was beautiful. Definitely would want to see my boy come back. I gotta say, Illidan, in my opinion, is my favorite like villain. Sashiro, I guess. Not really either one. It's kind of gray. It's very, very gray. Anti-hero, I guess is the word. Tag, I forgot to show me the info. What's your BNet tag? Oh, for Ryan. Okay. Unless you mean me. Take down URL. Sim, so nice at the start of BFA. Yeah. I do wonder what happened there. I really do wonder like what they could have done with the story for that.
Good call, Lisa.
5 seconds.
Swap dads. Swap dads.
Marks are coming out.
What too slow?
Nice. Fine.
Oh, it's good? Okay.
Oh, they didn't get the rest of your ads. Okay.
That's a good link.
Half of us got up on like a perfect time. Alright, dudes, we're done.
Okay, we're done, boys.
I'll be
Thank
back
you so much for
tomorrow,
coming by.
Same fun place, same
Appreciate
fun
you.
boss. Let's try
You guys
and,
are awesome.
see
Thanks so
an
much for
intermission with
chilling.
More people than me and Melkor alive.
Yeah. No, you
Oh my
down?
god, you fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
Oh,
Not
me?
you, claim it
Dalaran
as
hashtag
me and
1340. Dalaran hashtag 1340.
I know not the
Better than they
problem we
cut
wanted
off
to
loud,
make
but
tonight. I
the code
appreciate
was
everybody being
fair.
pretty much good sports
I
about
hope
it.
they do
Let's try
bounce
and
back, man.
clean this shit up tomorrow.
It definitely
I know we
feels
don't wanna
like
go
for this
any world records
the
on
next
full count.
expansion
So
with the
we gotta start
announcement,
seeing
it
intermission
just
working
sounds
through
like
that.
that they're excited about it. Like they were really excited about patch 9.2 and Zereth Mortis, and I thought that turned out really, really well. So like, I feel like when the devs are really excited about what they're working on,
What the hell?
it gets me excited. I think it's a good sign in general too. So if they're excited about 9.2 I thought turned out pretty well. Actually pretty good so far. Like tier set, double Legos, classes for the most part. Like of course tuning and stuff, it's always gonna be a thing, but like generally it's been pretty enjoyable. Compared to like 9.1 and ending of 9.0. But like it's generally been pretty good. I think the authors had a lot of this planned. Maybe. That Jailer was a red herring. I think Denathris had a lot of this planned. I think we underestimated Dreadlords. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Denathris is going to return. Watch him being allied with yet another cosmic force or something and be like, I was the mastermind all along. Because the Jailer, like, feeling like a big brain doesn't really feel right. When Denathris is literally the Dreadlord dad. I guess he made them, technically, but not like in a... I don't know. But he's like as dreadlordy as they come, right? And the dreadlords are the Nethrazim, or I guess the Venthyr, like a modified Venthyr with wings, Venthyr with a Mog, like a warlock Venthyr demon hunter Venthyr. But yeah, I feel ya. It just didn't really feel right to give Jailer that much credit. I feel like giving Denathrius credit, I feel like would have made sense because he's charismatic, he's clever, he's smart, type of deal. But yeah, don't make the Dreadlords as we know it, yeah. I mean, he made the Dreadlords, but it's not like he was dumb, you know? He must have had reasons of his own to follow the Jailer. Yeah, but they had the whole idea of like, you know, rewriting the machine of life and death and the afterlife and the whole idea. I feel like they never really had a strong ending. But at this point, like, I don't want him to explain it. At this point, I'm okay with the way that it ended. At this point, whatever it gets us to the next expansion, I'm like, alright, let's just... It ended crappy. What can you do about it? Let's move on type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, as cool as it would have been, like, oh, what if we discovered this? What if we discovered that? Like, WoD, I think another expansion that could have had, like, a lot of potential. Because apparently there's a lot of cut content, and WoD could have been good. Because those videos that came out, like, WoD could have been this, WoD could have had that, WoD had this and that cut content. And a lot of people, like, started thinking of WoD, not what expansion was, but more like a WoD was what could have been. And some people pop in and like, WoD could have been this, WoD could have been this good. It's like, but WoD wasn't though. You know what I mean? It wasn't that great. It had issues. Had a lot of stuff missing. Selfie cam at the very least, so at least we got something good. But yeah, well, this one I'm like, I'm perfectly okay with like them wadding this expansion. If it means like we got a decent patch 9.2 and we'll get a 9.5 with a season 4, which I'm perfectly okay with, honestly. If they wadded this expansion and a lot of their effort went into the next one, kind of like how we got Legion out of WoD, where at some point in WoD they were like basically abandoned it and they had a skeleton crew running it, but working on Legion. Whatever content they had planned for WoD, they scrapped it completely. And they basically, some described the pre-patch for Legion was going to be a patch for WoD in a way. The whole pre-patch event and everything was going on and all that. They basically took a lot of those ideas. They were like, all right, let's put all that effort into Legion. And Legion turned out really, really good. WoD, worst expected by far. Yeah, to me, King, I do agree with you on that. To me, WoD is also going to be one of the worst ones. Like, I know that we had BFA, we had Shadowlands, you know, WoD. There's some that are like, you can compare and contrast. And depending who you ask, if you raid in WoD, apparently people loved raiding in WoD. But I think if you did anything else like PvP, I remember all my friends left when it comes to PvP. I remember a lot of the casual friends that I had in WoD, like, they didn't really play either. Because unless you were, like, raiding and progressing and pushing raiding, you weren't really playing, at least when it comes to my friends. Euro, actually, in fact, right here as he's driving nearby. He loved WoD, but they're also rated a lot, and the guild was, like, top 20 at the time. Peace out. Yo, peace, Karen. Thanks for the info. Yo, thank you guys so much for chilling, man. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you, boys. I appreciate you. But I know that some people enjoy WoD too, though. King. I know some people actually had fun with it, so yeah. To me though, I had nothing really going on in WoD. I didn't really have anything doing. I was streaming. It was like first time streaming and hanging out with the boys and doing all that. If I wasn't streaming, I think WoD would have been like a pretty bad experience. But WoD was fun with friends. WoD was fun with streams. But when it comes to the actual content of the expansion, it was pretty dry, I guess the best way to put it. It's been a while though, so maybe like if I were to go back and play it, maybe some of the classes were like really well designed back then, and talents. I wouldn't remember a new moment at this point. I played a lot of Combat Rogue. I remember we had like what, a 12-second stun with the Shadow Duel. That was interesting, or Shadow Clone. That was an interesting ability. I don't think we'll see that again, but that'd be cool. Maybe at some point. Boys, you guys are wonderful. You guys are beautiful. You guys are all fantastic. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully regular. We'll see if we stream raid tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. Depends what kind of composition we go with tomorrow. If I am on a bench, I'll probably won't stream the bench, though. I think it would be kind of boring. So tomorrow, normal stream in the evening, and then late night stream, unless we're on a bench. And then Thursday will be day off. And then we're back to the 5 Duels Friday, boys. Yo, you guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'll see all of you tomorrow. You guys take it easy and have a great evening, boys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.